I may be an orthodontist, but I know a thing or two about...
Perfect.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
Ready to get your money moving? Zelle is fast, safe, and an easy way to send money in minutes to friends, family, and others you trust. And it's now available in the Guarantee Bank mobile app. Enroll today and get your money moving. Guarantee Bank, together with Zelle. Guarantee Bank, member FDIC. Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. Mobile carrier fees may apply. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
It's harvest time for
Father, thank you for this day and for all the blessings that you have given us. Thank you for the mission that you have inspired each one of us with. We ask that you please protect all participants tonight from injury, and that you help all of our friends travel home safely. We ask that you help us use the talents and gifts that you have given us to further your kingdom and demonstrate Christ's love for us. Dear Lord, we ask that you bring peace and comfort to the Riley High School community during these very trying times, and to all families who struggle with so many challenges during these uncertain days. Thank you for the grace and love that you have shown each one of us. We also thank you so very much for sending your son Jesus to die on the cross and save us from our sin. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
And here come the Mustangs. Looks like your captains tonight are going to be John Heston Powers, Lawson Steed, Brock Macomson, or Macomson as they like to call him, and Drew Lamb. Scott Kirk here tonight with Alan Flowers. They kind of got the band back together again. I thought it was by popular demand that they called us back, but now I found out it's because it was really going to be hot and we were going to be sitting in the bleachers. So good to be back with you guys. I'm out of practice, but we'll do the best I can.
Yeah, I tell you, both teams coming off of a loss of last week, they're going to be fighting for a win. You know, I think this is JA's homecoming. You know, everybody's got to be focused here. I know the Mustangs. Look, I think they're going to be ready to go tonight. Last week it was a little disappointing over there at Mag Heights, and we really got to, we had more yards than Mag, and just couldn't get the points on the board, on offense.
Yeah, just a lot of errors first half game. First 4 drives ended in turnovers. Not going to be able to get away with that at all tonight. Of course, we didn't get away with it last Friday either, but we certainly can't get away with it tonight. Got to have a clean game. If you get the ball up to these guys, they're going to score and you're going to have trouble. So we got to have I think, some long sustaining drives, eat up some clock, and just try to keep it close and do not give them any free balls.
Yeah, I think the Mustangs, they probably had a good week of practice to be ready to play here tonight. You know, we've got 18 seniors on this team, a lot of the leadership there from the senior class. You know, I've been waiting for them to upset somebody all year long, and I believe it's time to get on the right track tonight.
Yeah, speaking of senior leadership, Dane Sanford is going to fit that bill. Dane's going to be our leading yard getter with 575 yards rushing on 69 attempts so far. So almost a 10-yard average per run for Dane. So look for him to be obviously a big part of the offense. Drew Lamb kind of seems like he's rounding into form. Get his completion numbers up a little bit the last couple weeks. So maybe we can run a good balanced attack and keep them on their heels a little bit.
Yeah, Drew had a great game against East Rankin and really came out and came together. Drew, you know, he's finding more than just one receiver. He's really been connecting with all the receivers out there and can run the ball. You know, he's been
that's the most surprising thing is Drew has really ran the ball well.
Run the ball well, and I mean, you know, I think put it in number 12's hands, and if he has a good game tonight, along with the offense, and I think our defense is good enough to make some stops. I really do.
Yeah.
So hopefully we got to get our offense going, which we were pretty stalemate last week, only putting up 6 points. So really need some offense this week because I think it'll be if we can do offense, it'll be a high-scoring game. I believe.
And we had the offense last week. Just gave it up on turnovers. Had, I think, 2 interceptions and 2 fumbles. So can't have that. But, you know, we also last week saw a little new wrinkle with Dane running that Wildcat. So look for a little of that tonight. I think we had a lot of success with Dane running the Wildcat. And don't think that Dane is a one-trick pony. He can throw the ball. I don't know if they have that play in there out of the Wildcat. But, you know, Dane was a quarterback in junior high and got an arm. He can throw it. So if they come in there and they key in on that Wildcat, he can drop back and throw it. So we'll see what happens out of that wrinkle.
Yeah, we'll definitely see what the Mustangs draw up.
Looks like the Mustangs are going to receive tonight. Don't know if they lost the toss and J.A. deferred or what, but Mustangs will take over on offense.
Yeah, J.A.'s played a lot of close games. I think they only have 1 loss, but they played a lot of games and went in overtime. I've got a nephew playing on it, Wynn Hooker. He's number 8. And so we got 2 cousins that are out here. The Flowers family, there's a lot of them out here tonight.
Well, I hope 21 gets the better of 8, but we'll see what happens.
That's right. Wynn's a senior, number 8 for J.A. And Elliott, 21 over here. Well,
back to deep is going to be number 4, John Aiden Brown. And who's that?
It's going to be Drake Alderman, number 8.
Flowers gets it.
Looks like he's going to cut it right up the middle. Brings it all the way up to about the 38-yard line.
Yeah. Flowers in the mid position there. I don't think he was expecting that ball, but got it and lowered that shoulder and got some good positive yardage out to about the 41-yard line, looks like.
Yeah, he started the game off with a good pop there. They lowered the boom on him.
Well, he lowered his shoulder, and I was wrong. It's going to be about the 37-yard line. He rolled the ball forward, apparently.
I like that we're going to be on offense here starting out. I mean, we need an electric drive here to start this thing off and put the Mustangs on top. Looks like we're going to be got Dane over here. We got 4 trips, receivers to the left side, 1 receiver to the right side. Dane kind of back. It's going to be a little pass to Dane out in the flat. Dane's got it. Carries it all the way up the field to about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like the defender just grabbed a hold of his towel or his undershirt and took him for a ride there. But Dane gets about 8 yards there. It looks like it's going to be about a yard and a half short of the first down.
Yeah, Dane, he's one of those guys that'll punish you day in and day out.
Absolutely. Dane would rather hit you than juke you for sure.
And I love his style of running this year. He's even, you know, if he gets in the open field, he's taking that, you know, he's going to shake one, you know. Really doing a great job. Looks like we're in the power eye now. Got 2 receivers to the near side. Dane straight up the middle. Got a big hole there. To the 40, to the 30. 1 man to beat. To the 20, to the 15. Dane Sanford.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the offensive line there. And J.C. Gerard coming out of that fullback position opened a huge hole. He wasn't hit. Matter of fact, I don't know that he was ever hit until he got tackled down around the 12-yard line. Great run by Dane. Good blocking by the Mustangs.
Exactly what the Mustangs need to come out and be electrifying right here, boy. Good offense right there. Need these points right here. Going to be back in that power eye right now. Drew up under center. He's mostly been in shotgun all year. Handed to Dane straight up the middle, and he lowers the boom.
It didn't give it about 2 yards there. You'll watch. They're going to try to run off of Lawson Steed. Lawson probably the strongest, well, no, probably two, the strongest guy in the school. And they've run off of him 2 times already. So Andrew Black over there, number 64, with Lawson. They'll be trying to make some holes there.
Yeah, it'll be second down, the long 8 right there for the Mustangs. Looks like we got John Heston on the far side. We got Brock. 2 receivers on the near side over here. It's going to be handed to Dane on to the right side. Makes a move, cuts it back to the inside, running hard to the 5, to the 4, to the 3. Did he get in?
No signal yet. I think they're going to mark him a
at
little
the
short.
1. I'm talking
Boy, that was
about
good, hard running by Dane. And did you see the Mustangs get in there and try to push him on across? And he carried a big pile with him.
The whole Mustang team pushed him from the 5 all the way to the 1. I mean, it was a team effort, that's for sure.
Yeah, really need to poke this in right here and make a statement early.
That was a first down.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's great.
First and goal right here in the power eye right here. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. It's going to be quarterback keeper, or what was it?
That's touchdown. That's the play I would have called. Absolutely touchdown. I was sitting there thinking, as close as they were, they're not going to be expecting that quarterback sneak. Good job. Good statement by the Mustangs to come out early, set the tone, get that touchdown, and let J.A. know that we came to play.
Yeah, and I tell you one thing, I like the little, pass to Dane to start the whole thing off. Just keep it simple. Get Drew in a good routine, We got to keep Drew, throwing the ball and handing it off and doing it all. And good job to incorporate it all for the Mustangs right there. But Dane, great running there. Great offensive line doing the blocking. The kick's up, and it's going to be good.
That's going to be Lawson Harvey there with that extra point. Lawson has been so impressive this year.
Yes, he
I don't
has.
know how many tackles he's got, but he shouldn't have any tackles because the people in front of him should get it. But Lawson Harvey's got about 7 or 8 tackles on kickoffs.
Yes, and that's not a good sign.
No, not a good sign, but he's done a great job saving those touchdowns.
Yes, the kickoff team has really on special teams struggled all year long, no doubt. I think they're getting better, but we'll have somebody wrapped up to 15. He'll get by, and like you said, Lawson has made
lots of tackles. What a great addition he was to the team. I think they just picked him up late in the year to come out and do some kicking, and boy, that was a heck of a pickup.
Well, I thought he had hurt himself last week a little bit because he didn't kick all the extra points last week.
Yeah,
Wes
Griswold kicked a few extra points, and he did a good job as well. But
glad to see him back.
Yeah, those tackles are what I really like about Lawson. He's an athlete.
And being a left-footed kicker, man, he's got a leg on him.
So it looks like Dane's going to kick it off instead of Lawson, which is I haven't seen that, have I?
No, Dane was on the kickoff last week, but he wasn't kicking. But they're going to, that's not a bad,
No, Dane has got some leg. Dane punted the ball last week, one of the best punts I've ever seen in high school, if not the best high school punt I've ever seen.
Yeah, ball was high.
That was unbelievable, and deep. That was a Division I type of punt there.
Yeah. Number 6 definitely leading by example out there, putting the Mustangs on their shoulders. He punches it down. It's rolling, gets a Mustang bounce. Going to go into the back of the end zone there. I thought it was going to kind of back up right there on about the 5-yard line, but it didn't.
Yeah, luckily had a chance to go out of bounds if it took a bad kick, but it just kept going and went out of the end zone. So the Mustang defense will take over here. Looks like I see Lawson Steed going back out there playing both ways. Got to maybe hopefully try not to get him too tired out because he's a war horse that we need. Looks like Pencamp's going to be on the defensive end position, and Hayden Pilla will be there, and on the line, that's going to be Tate Gailey, number 18. Tate's had a really good year this year.
Yes, he has. Tate's been great.
Yeah, Tate, I think, second leading tackler on the team so far. I'll tell you in a minute.
Run the ball straight up the middle there. Number 9 gets him tackled. Number 22.
John Heston takes him down after a good hard run.
Andrew Brock.
Caught on Andrew. Andrew Brock's had a good year as well. Andrew Brock is sitting there with 19 tackles for the year. Tate Gailey with 22, and our old buddy Drake with 37 leading the Mustangs there. Tate's coming off limping. That is absolutely not what we need.
Yeah, maybe he just got a little stinger there. Hopefully we can work this out and walk it off. We definitely don't need to lose him. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Looks like Flowers is getting a start here.
At fullback, linebacker position or safety.
Looks like
he's going to get an option.
Yep. going to
And
come
he gets
back.
the tackle.
Well, he was in
Elliott
there to
Flowers,
help.
sophomore, in there with the tackle along with Tate Dubard. Like Sumner Tackett went in on the right end and took Tate's place for a play.
Yeah.
Hayes Brown, I noticed in street clothes, you and I talked about earlier, he doesn't have a cast, but he does. His right ankle is taped up pretty good, and that is an absolute loss right there.
Yes, I mean, he is so important at that safety position and can get after it. They got trips to the far side, one receiver to the near side, looking to throw the ball, doing a little pick play, and it was some miscommunication. We got a little tie-up on the field here.
Yeah, that's Sumner Tackett.
Yeah, Sumner
number
Tackett,
55 having a little tie-up there. I don't know exactly what
I like
happened.
it. You know, we need to play with attitude. Nothing wrong with that.
55 is Newell Etherly.
Yeah. I tell you what, just quarterback really missed it. It was like a pick play out there on the far side, and just unsuccessful.
Borderline illegal. Yeah. You can get that called on you from time to time.
You can. Looks like they're going to go 2 receivers over here on this side, near side, and 1 receiver on the far side, putting 5 in motion over there. Going to hand it to the fullback straight up the middle. Drake Alderman, just a host of Mustangs to bring him down. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4.
Colby Archie on the carry for the Raiders.
Yeah, they're getting some pretty good yardage on that run up the
They
middle.
sure are. Big 3rd down right here. Here comes Big Dane in. Definitely need to make this stop. That Dane's much a man.
He's the man.
Yes, sir. There's going to be trips on far side here.
Going to be a 1st down. Mustangs jump there.
Yeah, Mustangs just excited.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
being aggressive. They want to make that stop, but you just got to be smarter than that, and you got to watch the ball.
Yeah. You know, I'm okay with it right now. You know,
Yeah, I
getting
understand.
this adrenaline. Hey, I like the tempo we're playing with. I believe we'll get a stop right here.
Just got to limit your mistakes against a quality team, though. I mean, turnovers and dumb penalties, you just got to limit those against good teams. So,
Yeah. So Dane's come back at linebacker. Got Drake at the little rover now. Putting a man in motion. 2 receivers looking to throw the ball into the flat.
that's a fumble. That's a fumble. Go get the ball. Go get the ball. We got it, Mustang. Andrew Brock with a big recovery.
Yes,
Heads
sir.
up play by the Mustangs to realize that that's a loose ball. That ball was passed behind.
Mustangs, I like the motion over here on the sideline. Fired up. Hey, time to punch it in right here. Hey,
Yep.
when you get that momentum going, you can't
You
let
got
off
to
the
ride.
gas.
You got to ride the wave. There's no
Hey,
question about
this
that.
is, 4-quarter ball game. We've been real good at playing 1 quarter of every ball game. We got to learn how to play 4. That's for sure.
For those of you who have not listened to me in a while, I apologize. I will get loud and get excited, and when good things happen, I'm gonna let you know it.
Mustangs got 2 receivers on the far side, back in the I formation. Play lock on the near side. Handed Dane straight at the middle, and he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Dane Sanford.
Dane Sanford, what a run, was not touched. Absolute phenomenal hold by the offensive line there. Dane never got touched. Mustangs just went up 13-0, and I think Jackson Academy is in shock right now.
Yeah, I tell you one thing. If you want to stop a train, you're going to need a train. Oh, Sanford, boy. Running it straight. That I formation's working up under center. We haven't done that all year long that I've seen. Have you?
No, I don't recall it.
I mean,
And
Blew
JC
up
just
under-
going
yeah.
in there and clearing it out after the offensive line does a good job. JC goes in there and probably hits one linebacker and just opens the hole wide open.
extra point, good by Harvey.
Absolutely. As bad as we started last week, you couldn't have drawn it up any worse. You couldn't draw it up any better this week. We jump out to a 14-0 lead off of a turnover. Good heads-up play by Andrew Brock to get that, to realize that was a loose ball. Go get it, and just what a start by the Mustangs.
I tell you what, Andrew Brock, a lot of tackles this year.
Andrew Brock,
he's on plays all the time.
Well, he's got one tonight, so that's 20 for the year. He's the fourth leading. Now he's the 3rd leading tackler for the team, and I've noticed him a whole lot. He's made a good year.
Yeah.
Perry Smith down there bumping his head. He's ready. Mustangs are fired up. Now Lawson's gonna kick this one off. So,
You know, I mean, he's not bad. I'm telling you.
oh no, he's fantastic. I'm just wondering what the strategy is. I
Maybe-
think what the deal they don't want Dane on the field any more than they have to. So
Yeah, keep him rested so
Right.
he keep his feet up under him to do
That's
just
right.
what he did. I mean, just ran, what was that, a 40-yard?
not quite, but it was
35.
close. Yeah, right at it.
Wow. Unbelievable. I tell you what, like to see the Mustang sideline first time this year. I'd say I was excited to see them excited, you know, getting fired up, punching them in the mouth. I like it. Little pooch kick
Don't
to
let-
about 35 to number 4, and he fair catches it at the 34-yard line. Uh-oh, Mustang's getting in a little push in there. Was that Brantley?
I don't know.
Brantley Cows, number 15.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't see any bad
The
things.
coach is kind of giving him a little thing. Hey, don't do nothing, you know, keep it smart.
Yep, take Gailey back out on that right defensive end. Penn Camp on the left side.
I tell you, Penn's done a great job, too, as well. Man.
Yeah, Flowers back in at for Dane at the linebacker position, trying to rest Dane as much as possible.
Yeah.
Got JC, got Drake, got Tate Dubart, who's done a really good job on the.
Looks like they're going to come out in a little power eye right here. Mustangs better be ready. It looks like run all the way. Yes, quarterback keeper right up the middle.
Nobody there.
Nobody there. Misses the tackle. Finally, Mustangs bring him down.
Who was
that?
it?
John
Heston just saved a touchdown there on the 50-yard line.
I'll be honest with you. You know, we had a shot at him, just couldn't get him there.
Well, he bounced outside
Yeah,
there,
he
and there
did.
just wasn't anybody there.
Yeah, they ran a little power eye there.
Yeah, they were bunched up in there for sure.
Yeah, they're showing us a few different looks. We're going to get their best right here. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 receiver on the near side over there. And shotgun's going to be reverse.
That's a block in the back.
Block in the back, no call right there. Mustang's still going to.
And that's no
Him it
gain, but
up.
Tate Gailey
No
got
gain.
blocked in the back here at the 40, about the 42-yard line there.
Brock
That should have been
Mason.
called.
Brock, I think, was on that tackle, number 11.
Yeah, 1 yard gain looks like maybe at the most. May not even be a gain. So Mustang sniffed that out pretty good. Tate Gailey about to get a big loss there and just got blocked in the back.
Yeah, that definitely should have been a flag.
Yeah, don't really know how they missed that, but
Going to be 1 receiver on each side. Looks like they're coming back in that little power eye. Maybe a Wildcat. Going to be looking to option read. Throw it to the outside. Flowers got a hand on him, slows him up.
He
This
held
is
him up,
stopping
and the Mustangs took him down.
Rocking and rolling, getting fired up. I like it. Getting some help there. Everybody getting fired up. I tell you, good pursuit by the Mustang defense. Reading the option over there. One taking the quarterback, then going to the sweep.
yeah, I
That's the way
think
you
Elliott
write
could
it
have
up.
made the tackle, but he couldn't risk the horse collar because his hands were up high. But
Yeah.
he did hold him up long enough to get the rest of the team there and
Definitely
get a good stop.
didn't need that horse collar. Big third down right here. We're probably going to see their best. Going to be 2 receivers on the far side, 1 receiver on the near side. Quarterback in shotgun. It's going to be 2 receivers. Put the guy in motion. 2 on each side looking to throw the ball. Oh, man. Mercy. Little screen play
Didn't
there.
get it.
Man, helmet's
I
flying
don't think
off.
he got it.
Going to be stopped short.
They're going to wind up going for it, but I think he's going to be about a yard short.
Yeah, about a yard short. Little screen play there.
You know, I was sitting there thinking, we hadn't seen this quarterback throw the ball. He dropped back like he was going to, and then he had the little screen play that worked very, very well. Mustang's coming after the quarterback hard. I don't know if they're comfortable with him throwing downfield. I guess we'll just watch that later on.
They're going to probably try to draw us off sides here. We got, 4th and 1 right here.
Yeah, got to be smart. Probably going to maybe run that quarterback sneak like we did on the goal line. But the first thing they're definitely going to do is try to draw us offside.
Yeah, definitely got to be watching here. Watch the ball, guys.
He's in the shotgun, so it won't be a
power
sneak.
eye right here. It's going to be Hampton number 5 up the middle. Got an opening. He's going to take it to the house.
On the run for the score.
Somebody down there.
Down.
Brock
Makerson's
Makerson's down, but he's getting up a little shaken. But that's a big touchdown on the 4th and 1 there.
Yeah,
Mustangs all crowding the box, thinking it's going to be right up the middle. He breaks it outside, and just nobody there.
Yeah. I tell you what, Mustangs got to get their head up, and we got to get this Got to get some stops.
Yeah, just got to remember, hey, you're ahead. You've made a statement on offense, and it's just time to get some stops and keep scoring. You got to keep putting it in the end zone.
Yeah,
Could be a shootout.
We had them 3rd and long right there, and just a little unfortunate. Did the screenplay, and we just didn't read it exactly right.
Yeah, it was a very good design play by Jackson Academy. Everybody in the house thought he was going to pass the ball, and the Mustangs were just going wide open. And a lot of times when you see you're getting through that easy, you got to stop and say, this ain't right. This is a screen.
Yeah.
Easy for me to say from up here.
Yeah, and they put the guy in the backfield in motion there, and then had 2 receivers on each side. Then they just pulled up that screenplay. It was a good design. Mustangs will be ready, though. Tell you what, I like the intensity they're playing with. I feel good. I tell you, on these games, I know JA has played 2 or 3 games, like maybe against Lamar, and I know Starkville, they went into overtime. So normally they've had a pretty good defense all year, and the offense has kind of been slacking from what I'm understanding. They've been low-scoring affairs. Me trying to keep up win and stuff, saying that, but who knows? We'll see what they got tonight.
Look like their overall numbers are down from what I remember.
Yeah. You talking about in football in general?
Yeah, in general, football. I mean, I remember with the first game I ever attended as a Mustang patron was down here, and it seemed like the whole sideline was full back then, and that was 10 years ago. But, yeah, it just seems like they don't have as many. But now there's a bunch of them sitting under that canopy over there, and so maybe I'm just not seeing them all.
Yeah.
They're watching film underneath that canopy over there.
Exactly what they're doing. They're coaching up, hey, what they're fixing to do now.
Right. Yeah, can't hide money in technology, can you? Boy, I tell you, it's they got it. This is a beautiful facility. They got a jumbotron that would rival any SEC school. Just a really wonderful facility.
You see that scratch pad we got over there? Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, here we go. Mustangs to receive it.
Gonna be Preston Blaylock. Nope. Back to John Aiden. We got to get that ball. That's a live ball. John Aiden Brown does smartly get it.
Yes. Good job.
That was a weird bounce that ball took. That ball was like a punt. It just went up. I thought Preston could go back and get it, but he let John Aiden, and it bounced and took a really weird bounce. But really nice play by John Aiden to go get on that ball, because if JA gets on that, that's their ball.
Yeah, good play there.
So Mustangs with the worst field position they've had tonight so far, going to be on the 28-yard line.
Let's see what the Mustang offense can dial up. Looks like we're going to go back into I formation. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. Going to be handed to Dane straight up the middle.
They sniffed that one out pretty good. Hayden Pillow made a good block out there, but there was just 2 guys there, and he could only block one of them.
Yeah.
I tell you, they got that defensive line spaced out pretty good there. And I assume they're expecting linebackers to make that play, and that's where JC comes in and takes the linebacker out. But if they don't tighten that line up, I think we can really get some yardage on the inside.
Yep, we got Blaylock on the near side over here. Then we got
see the big gap at the center right there? And that's where we went, but
straight up the middle, they're kind of clogging that hole now. We got 2 or 3
linebackers came in, but 50 there. He's a defensive lineman, but was not blocked.
It's gonna be third and 9 right now.
Kind of an obvious pass situation here. We'll see what we do. Maybe we might throw the little screen like they did, but let's see what to dial up.
I liked it last week when JC went in the flat and we threw it to him. Man, that was fun to watch.
3rd and 10. Raiders, let's make some noise.
It looks like we're going to be in shotgun now, Drew. 2 receivers on the far side. Got Blaylock on the near side. Drew looking to pass.
They're coming after him.
They are, and he throws it away.
Yeah, wisely got rid of it. But I tell you, there's 3 men in the backfield. You could tell that blitz was coming after him. He just didn't have a whole lot of opportunity there.
It's kind of like we've been running Dane so much that they had said, hey, we got to stop 6. Everybody knows up on him. Then, I think we should have maybe changed it up a little bit. First, second, do a little throw. We got to keep them always guessing. They
disguised that very well, because it looked like they were leaving the middle open, and we saw it, tried it, and it didn't work because they just moved in. The linebackers moved in very well. Linebackers there, kind of a small unit.
Yep.
Of course, this may be a different unit on the punt.
Dane to punt. Dane.
It's blocked.
Blocked. Yep.
Ball's going to be blocked out at about the 48-yard line. So it'll be great field position. He's marking it. Where is he marking this ball? He's marking it to 43-yard line.
Yeah, I believe Flowers missed his block, to be honest with you.
I did not see that, but I wasn't looking. I was watching the ball.
Yeah. Looks like Dane's going to be back on defense.
Ball parked on the 43.
Yeah, really need a big stop right here. Can't let them go punch in two to tie it up.
No, you can't. Got to have a 3-and-out right here. Looks like they got two receivers on the far side. They're going to come up and like a little power eye right here. Got a little up back. Two in the back. Going to head to the second one. Number 5, he was electric earlier. He's going to get there outside. Brock can't get him. Takes it all the way to the, almost to a first down. What do you think?
That's another big stop
tackle
by John Heston.
Yeah.
Drake was in high-speed pursuit over there, but Tate Gailey did his job, sealed that right side, and then somehow I think he got held, and because he was in position, and they just cut inside of him and made a big run. That 5 shifty.
Yeah, they were like in a power eye. They had the F back, then a full back, and the tailback, and they handed it to the tailback there, and they just had 3 there. He didn't run it to the outside. He ran it up the middle and then bounced it out.
Yeah,
you know?
That's what I say. That Tate had him cut off from the outside, and then he cut inside of him there.
Yeah. I didn't see. Brock must have got blocked by the fullback or the F-back. Anyway, you got one receiver on each side. Back in that power eye. Looks like they might be a little toss sweep to the far side over there. It's going to gain about 4 or 5 yards
Looks
there.
like 4.
Conditions on the game. Brought down by Brock Mackinson.
Brock Mackinson, they have decided. I guess Hank alluded to it, or Jonathan won it, that Brock is this year's Reichley. Mackinson is this year's Reichley. So
they definitely couldn't get Reichley last year, could they?
Still have not seen their quarterback throw the ball downfield. Hasn't had to necessarily, but I'm just kind of curious if they're saving that for later or they don't have a lot of confidence in him. If that's the case, we got to figure out a way to stop the run.
Yes, definitely. This right here is going to be a big second down. We need 2 stops here. I mean, are they in 4-down territory? Probably so right here. They're going to be going for it 4th down or whatever.
Yeah, the only way they wouldn't go for it here is if they get in about the 20 and get a 4th and long and go for a field goal. If it's 4th and, anywhere in here, if he's out of field goal range, they're going for it on 4th down regardless. If he's in field goal range, it's going to be 4th and long or they're going to go for it.
Yeah, they're running out of this power eye and having a little success out of it. They're running either a little sweep or, a little option or.
Yeah, they got 3 in the backfield. They got an F back up kind of sitting up front, and then they got the eyes kind of offset from the quarterback.
Yeah. I tell you one thing, they called a timeout. They didn't like what they saw on the defense from the Mustangs. So, anyway, they hadn't really passed the ball, but the screenplay.
Yeah, they have not attempted to pass down the field.
3 receivers on the far side here, putting one in motion there. Can be handed to the fullback right up the middle. Mustangs wrap him up, but he gets positive yardage.
I can't tell if that was Hayden Pilla or I believe it was Hayden Pilla. I saw a 5.
Yeah, 57, Hayden Pilla.
Yeah, I just know that Lawson's there, but I see Lawson's nowhere near. So it was definitely Hayden Pilla on the stop there. He hit him early and didn't let him get many yards.
Yeah, I tell you what.
45 to go in the first quarter.
That Hayden, he's much a man.
Yeah, Mustangs need to stop right here. Need to make a decision.
2 receivers on the near side. Got the F back and a little power eye there, been in all night.
Yeah, kind of a little offset eye, almost a pistol formation with the tailback or beside the quarterback. And give it to the tailback. He gets held up. It's going to be close. They give him forward progress to about the. Going to be real close. Are they signaling first down?
No, they're putting 4th down up on the thing. They're going to be short. Maybe. Let's see.
I think they're giving them the first. Yep.
Yeah, they are.
Couldn't tell from this angle.
Yeah.
But I know we held him up, but I think his forward progress actually pushed him back, but I think his forward progress must have been across the line.
In the power hour, 2 receivers. Going to head to the tailback. Coming around the right side. Got some running room. Looks like he.
A.J. Parker.
going to finally be knocked out about the 4-yard line.
Every time they've beat us, it's been to the outside. On either side, they've beat us to the
John
outside.
Heston did great pursuit to get over there, him and Dane. I think John Heston's the one that finally knocked him out of bounds. Good work there.
Yeah, we're going to have to watch a little film at halftime and see how they're sealing that edge and not letting our defensive ends get them.
Same play right there and run it straight up the middle and untouched. Number 12, touchdown.
Number 12, A.J. Parker for the Raiders.
That power eye, they're running it right at us. They're having the same luck we were having earlier.
Yeah, they're going more outside. We were going more north and south. They're going a little more east and west, and they've gotten the edge on us a lot of different times and on each side. So they've got some kind of little seal block going to take the defensive end out. We're going to have to probably move a linebacker out on the edge and see what happens.
Yeah, Mustangs get it figured out. We knew this was going to be no easy task.
Yeah, no question about that. Weren't coming in there expecting to dominate the whole game. Did dominate the first few minutes, and then Jackson Academy's come right back.
Yeah, they tied up right here. Tied up, minute 32 left in the first.
High-scoring game so far, 28 points in the first quarter. Pretty big outing, but Mustangs got to regain that momentum here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, these big games, they're won in the fourth quarter. Who's in the best shape? Who can keep it together all game? You know, first quarter is tied up. Both teams are doing what they're supposed to do, you know, playing hard football.
I like our conditioning as far as getting to that fourth quarter and still being solid. What I don't like is our depth. They're going to have a little more depth than we are, but I think we're in good shape. Chris Wilson, I think, has done an excellent job of getting these boys to work hard. So, you know, I think we'll hold up. It's just that they're going to have that depth to offset that too. So it's just going to be a battle. We got to keep battling.
Yeah. We got John Aiden Brown and Drake back here to receive.
Yeah,
they kind of kicked it a few times.
They did, and
so
Preston back there, Charlie Robbins back there.
Everybody needs to be paying attention, that's for sure.
He's going to go to Preston.
Yeah.
He's going to fair catch it. And does handle it, or does he?
No, he bobbled it, but he did get it. He's a little scary there.
Yeah, he kind of got up underneath it a little bit. Can't say a whole lot bad. Mike's over here listening to me, so. Well, Preston really did a great job there. I just don't know if y'all know it or not.
He really did. Way to hold on to that. I tell you, that's kind of hard. It was on that.
Yeah, I think he just kind of got a little too far forward, and then it kept going on him.
See what the Mustangs draw up. Drew's going to be in the shotgun. Two receivers on the far side, one on the near side. Preston on the near side.
Blitz looks like it may be coming from 24 there. He backs out of it. They've done a pretty good job of getting to Drew.
JC is in the F-back position. It's going to be timeout, Mustangs, I believe.
Got a penalty.
A penalty?
Yeah, he probably called a delay of game, but they'd already called the timeout, would be my guess.
Oh, he's waving the flag off. Yeah, that's what it was.
So, and protection has been a little bit of a problem. It seems like we're a better run blocking team than we are a pass blocking team. So,
yeah, we're
going to have to give Drew a little more time to throw the ball if that's going to be part of our offense.
Yeah, definitely we need some quick routes. You know, we need to get the passing incorporated in, you know.
Yeah, you can't just do one thing for sure, but they got to protect him. When he drops back, they got to pick up those blitzers. You got two men in the backfield, JC and Dane, and they're going to pick up those blitzers.
Yeah, two receivers on the far side, one on this side. JC at the F-back being handed to Dane straight up the middle. He's going to gain about 3 or 4 yards right there. Hard running. He brings it all the way to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be more than 4, I think. Yeah, maybe a 4 or 5. It's just so hard to tell from right here, but it looks like it's about halfway in between. So
yeah, that was a good hard run. Going to be up under center in the I formation. Going to be handed to Dane straight up the middle.
Hayden Pillow was pulling there and made a big hole, but I think Dane ran into Hayden. Hayden had opened the hole up and then just
kind of collided into each other right there. Got
32.
Preston and Brock on the near side here.
Huge down right here.
On the far side, big down here. Big
off
down.
Sides.
Dane straight up the middle.
Did they not call that off sides?
Doesn't look like it.
Wow, I thought they jumped.
There was a lot of movement, that's for sure. 4th down and a foot.
Yeah.
What do you do here?
No, you got to punt it away. It's just you got 18 seconds to go.
GA, let's make some noise on 4th down.
They're going to try to draw them off. They're not running this play. Yeah, no way you run this play. They know it too. Going to get to the second quarter here, and whistle's going to blow. Then we'll have 4th quarter again after we swap. 4th down again after we swap sides. Mustang punt unit will come out, I would assume.
I tell you one thing, really needed a first down there. We don't need the momentum. They've got momentum on offense here late in the first quarter. We had the momentum at the beginning of the first quarter.
Did you? Can you rewind that and see if he jumped, or can you tell? You probably can't tell this angle, can you?
Taking a look down the road at what's coming up on Raider Athletic schedule from Watkins Construction and Roofing. Tomorrow and Sunday, the JA Western team will host multiple teams from the Southeast region in Winterpool, New Florence, and Madison. Next Monday, the Lady Raiders softball team wraps up the regular season with senior night as they host CCS at Newton Park.
Hopefully I have some stats for you here in just a minute. I got my main man, Lance Smith, down on the floor. He's going to try to send them to me. We've had some issues with my email today, but hopefully I'll be able to get those to you. First quarter stats.
So is this the punt team coming out, you think?
Should be.
Doesn't look like
We
it
got
to me.
Drew out there.
Yeah, I don't think it's the punt team.
Well, I just don't.
I think we're going for it.
You cannot go for it here. It's just not worth it. Tie ball game. You can't go for it. They may try to draw them again.
Well, it looks like they're lining up to go for it in the up under center in the I formation, and they go for it. Mustangs, and I like it. Play aggressive.
Tells you what I know, but I just think that was not enough reward for the risk. But we'll see if we get points off it. It will be. Defensively in the first half, we had JC with 1 tackle, Drake Alderman with 3, Andrew Brock with 3, Tate Dubard with 2, Brock Mixon with 3, Elliott with 1, John Heston with 4 tackles there. Nice job he did, and some big tackles too. Offensively, let's see what Dane did offensively. He had 63 yards in the first quarter.
Wow.
What a job.
Drew in the shotgun, going to give it to Dane straight up the middle. Dane running hard. Might pick up 1 or 2 yards. Not much there. Tell you, the Raiders, they're really nosing up on Dane right now.
Yeah, they're going to try to make us beat them with something else, but
I would love to see the little JC move and give him the ball in the flat, pass it to him. Drew's in the shotgun, 2 receivers on far side here, 1 on the near side over there. Here we go. Drew's rolling out, looking to pass. Throws it.
John Heston
where
dragging
only John,
across.
Yeah, just no really open receiver. He put the ball where nobody could pick it off. A good thing we don't need any turnovers. That's the main thing. It's going to be 3rd down, about 9 right here. Big 3rd down.
Matthew Ryan Smith coming in. Kirk coming out. Didn't notice that Kirk had slipped in and went out for a pass, but now Matthew Ryan's going to go in.
Big 3rd down here. Mustangs need to convert, that's for sure. Drew's going to be in the shotgun. 3 receivers on the near side, 1 receiver on the far side. Drew's rolling out. Throws the ball downfield, almost picked off by number 24 for the Raiders.
Yeah, he
intended
read that
for
well.
Brock.
Yeah, I don't know that Brock could have caught the ball if it got to him. I think it was going to be a little low and behind him. But Mustangs, after the big 4th down conversion, are going to go 3 and out on the next series, and will punt the ball this time, 4th and 9.
Yeah, we need another spark on offense. We're going to have to do something. They're all keying up on Dane, that's for sure. He's had a hard time after those 2 touchdowns really getting, breaking the big runs.
Yeah, biggest thing at this point for me is we got to get some stops on defense.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
can't allow them to
Good
another punt by
there.
Dane. That's unbelievable. Goes
Nice
out of bounds
punt.
about the 25-yard line. But as far as I know, other than that fumble, we have yet to stop them on offense, if I'm not mistaken. So we've got to get a stop.
We have not had a stop yet, that's for sure. Definitely need a stop. Let's see if the Mustangs can roll up one. That power eye, they're having a hard time with it, that's for sure.
See if we make any adjustments on the outside. Maybe Tate and
looks like they're putting Dane now on the outside over there. Looks like
Drake's spread out over on this
Yeah,
side.
they
so they're
are
going to make
making-
them run it inside. Let's see how they do.
and the power eye again. Going to be quarterback
back
keeper
outside.
right there. J.C. Gerard had a hand on him. Tate Dubard strips it.
Fumble.
Did he get it? He's fighting for it. Did it go out of bounds? Mustang ball? What is it?
No, if it goes out of bounds, it's their ball.
Okay.
I don't see anybody celebrating, so it must be. They must retain it. Really good job by Tate Dubard.
Dubard stripped that ball. I mean,
First thing
good
he did
heads
was
up.
saved a touchdown because there's nobody but Tate that had a chance at him. Then he decides to try to strip it too. So big
Yeah.
play by Tate Dubard.
Yeah, Tate, good heads up play right there. I tell you what, Dubard played a lot last year on defense.
Did a
there.
great
Did
job.
a great job.
He's really a good defensive back.
Man,
He's had a
and-
great year.
and
Had a good year last year.
Very
as a sophomore.
aggressive, and
yeah.
he'll hit you.
Yeah, he will.
He will. I mean, good open field tackler too. Tell you what,
So we
one
sealed
receiver
that.
on each side. They're going to come back in that power eye again. We did seal that.
We got
there.
the outside, but he's able to cut it back and had a big hole to inside. So I don't know what
And that
the
was their
answer
quarterback.
is. Yeah.
You know, it's either quarterback keeper, he's going to flick it off, or he can hand it to his fullback or tailback, and then they already still had the F back up there running, you know, and blocking. Just a lot of people up there in that little bunch that
Yeah, linebackers are going to get a workout tonight. I think
Yeah.
that's going to be the key. Is we got to figure out how to shed some blocking
well,
on
the
the
quarterback's
linebackers.
done a good job of either giving it, holding it, keeping it, or, you know, it's keeping them on their toes and a little off balance for the Mustangs.
At this point, you know, I'm selling out on the run and just see. I'm gonna make you beat me with the pass
Yeah.
and see how, you know, because so far you've shown me no confidence in your quarterback to throw the ball down the field. I'm gonna maybe do some corner blitzes, just sell out on the run and see what happens. If you get beat, then you adjust again. But right now we're getting beat on the run, and we gotta do something a little different.
They got three receivers. This is where they did that little screen play. One receiver on the far side over there, three on the near side. Looking to throw the ball, a little pick play, going downfield deep, and nobody. I don't know.
Number
I thought they were
5
going
was
for
wide
5. Did
open.
it come out
Brock
of his
left
hand?
him. Yeah, Brock let him get away out towards the middle, and he was wide open.
Yeah.
And they came out to 26 and just made a bad pass. But
I thought it came out of his hand funny or
yeah, I don't
something,
know,
and
but
then
5
maybe
was
Brock.
so wide.
Oh, he was open. But then it looked like Brock was coming to the ball. You know, I was like, I
don't
couldn't
know.
figure it out.
Have they got a spy in here? It seems like they heard me talking that they had to test us down the field, so immediately did it. But he didn't throw a very good pass.
Raider
so
Network could be tapping on our
they
speakers.
very well-
What do you think?
I think they got the internet tap.
And the power eye gonna run.
Cut it outside again
Yes,
every
he
time.
is.
Drake was
Got
blocked.
some running
He's
room.
gone.
Nobody.
Tate Dubard
Tate
on him.
Dubard. Foot race.
Boy, he's shifty.
He is shifty.
Wow,
Finds
what
the
a
end
good
zone.
run by that young man.
Wow.
I mean, we had him held up, and he just kept juking around and making us miss.
Yeah, and he's, I mean, just a, looks like he's limping.
That's Bennett Ware,
Yeah.
5'10", 165 pounds of just
He's
Bear
down in
Sanders
the end
shifty.
zone. Looked like he might be hurt.
well, that's not good for them, and
No.
I don't wish anything
I don't
on
want
the young man at all.
me
But
either. I hope he's okay.
he's probably just tired and
No,
cramping.
I think he was favoring that ankle or something.
Well, I hope not. I really do.
I definitely hope not. Maybe it is a cramp.
Trainer's coming out to look at him.
Might have happened on that tackle.
You could have. Could have. We'll see how. If they stretch him, we'll know. If they don't, and they are not stretching him
I
as
tell
of right
you,
now.
he was shifty.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, we had 3 guys that had him hung up. Tate, both the Tates were down there, had him hung up, and I think I don't know who the third man was, but he just kind of kept juking around and got through them.
Glad to see him up and walking.
He's up walking
Yeah,
pretty good. He'll be back.
He will be. 5'8", 155, but I tell you, he's got some moves.
Man, he's quick as a cat.
I mean, shifty.
Jackson Academy. I believe this is I believe this is their second year for Aubrey Blackwell. Took over for Lance Pogue last year. He seems to be doing a pretty good job with them.
Going for the extra point. It's up and good, it looks like. It's going to be 21-14 with 9:58 left to play in the second.
Raiders with 21 unanswered here. After the Mustangs went up 14, they've given us 21 unanswered. Watch this right here. Let's see who was all on him. I know Dubard and I think Gailey.
Yeah, Dubard had him. He cut back on the inside.
Tate with him. John Aiden had a chance at him. And just Tate had a chance again.
Back and then
John Aiden runs him down, but it's too late. See if he rolled him up. I don't see anything there.
Yeah, it looked like it did right there when he rolled.
Yeah, well, he jumped up there. I don't know.
I think he didn't know he was hurt, too.
It might not have been. He might have been too pumped up. But
yeah.
Anyway, here we go. Mustangs kind of gotten in a hole here. Momentum was all the way on their side. Now they have completely lost it. So we need to go out here right now and establish some more momentum. Got Charlie Robbins, looks like he's going to be back. John Aiden Brown and
it's going to be who
Drake
wants
Auburn.
it the most. We know we can score. We got to get some kind of rhythm and rhyme on offense here. And I like going for it on the fourth down, but then, they keep running the ball at us, and we can't stop their run. But they've learned how to stop our run. So we gotta figure that out and figure out how we can, implement some more plays that are going to be working on offense.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job blocking on that offensive line, and it's paying dividends for them.
Preston needs to be ready, and I tell you, all these guys that are playing
the short guys right here. Is this Matthew Ryan right here, number 24, I think?
Yes,
he
that's
needs
right.
to be ready. Well, that's a short one over there,
yeah,
too.
It is.
Let it go out of bounds. That'll be a penalty.
Yeah, it
Big
is.
penalty.
It was. Out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. That didn't work for him that time, did it?
That should be 15 yards there. That's going to give us good field position at about the 47, 48.
Well, here we are starting with good field position in the second with 9:58 left to play. See what the Mustangs can dial up.
I'm confused.
It was about the 32 is where it was kicked out of.
Well, I don't understand. Is it not a penalty?
It must be a 5-yarder.
Must be. It must be. Wow, I thought it's 15 in the
John Heston.
Higher levels.
On the near side, Preston Blaylock on the far side, one receiver on each side for the Mustangs. And the I formation, Drew up under center. Going to be handed to Dane straight up the middle. He gets about 4 yards.
Yeah.
Good dive there for Dane.
Well, I think he just got his legs taken out on him by number 2 there. He went straight for his ankles, and Dane did a good job to at least, dive over the top of him.
Yeah,
Dane.
Dane.
Up about 2-3 yards there.
What an athlete.
Man, isn't he the best? I tell you what, and Hayes Bennett, those two are totally different athletes, but by far the two best athletes in the school as far as I'm concerned, and one of them being out is a big loss.
Yeah, they're two different style runners, but Hayes just quick as lightning and so good at see.
Nice play action pass, wide open is Kirk. Kirk catches
it at the 52 and still on his feet.
Hold on the ball.
Knocked out. Good job, Jack Kirk.
What it all started with a great play fake to Dane.
He did, and then bootlegs around, and I'm talking about Drew put it on the numbers right there. Good catch by Kirk. I tell you, Kirk's got some hands. I like it.
Hey, he's always caught it pretty decent, but I didn't even realize he was in the game again. But the play fake just absolutely sold it. Kirk was out there with nobody around.
He get the hands from you or Andrea? I know it had to be Andrea.
I think the boy was adopted, but anyway.
Oh, mercy. John Heston.
Big gain on first down.
Near side, Preston on the far side over there. Back in the I formation, Drew up under center. It's going to be handed to Dane up the middle, and he hits the
flag on
the play. I don't know what that is. He hit the hole hard.
Stanford on the carry.
Was it a hold?
I'm not sure. Yep. Holding on Lawson. Stout as he is, I don't know that he needs to hold, but they got him for a hook, it looked like.
Yeah. Back him up 10 yards there. Mustang's going to be first and 20 on about the 44-yard line. Looks like 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. In the power eye right there, Drew in shotgun.
Another good play fake. They didn't fall for it this time.
No, they didn't. He throws it up, and it's picked off. He just kind of threw it up. And I tell you what, number 20, he went up and got it, and there was nothing Brock to do but to.
That's a bam.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Brock got held, actually, because Brock kind of got held up about the 38-yard line there. Yeah, I thought he did. If somebody wants to look at that and tell me, it looked like Brock got held up there. I think Drew was expecting him to be a lot further down the field, and I think Brock just couldn't get there.
Could have been.
If somebody's looking, can rewind it, might tell me about that.
Here we go. Defense back on the field. Defense hadn't been able to stop in the last 3 times, so we definitely need to stop here. They got 2 receivers on far side in the power eye. Oh, got some mix-up there. Got a new quarterback in, number 11. There was some mix-up on the handoff there. He takes it around the far side over there and gains a couple of yards.
Yeah, another good stop by Tate Dubard. Just
So we
done
got
a fantastic job out there, number 11.
Yeah, Clayton White is our new quarterback, number 11.
Yeah, 6'1", 170. I don't know why in the world you would possibly want to change quarterbacks as good as the other one was running the ball. But no, he was the one who got
hired.
injured.
That's
he was
right.
the quarterback. Okay, I was thinking he was running back.
Yeah.
So he is going to take a few series off. We'll see what happens and watch that. Also, you got a little bit of a problem here because you haven't planned for this guy. This guy may be the downfield passer, so don't know if they've watched any film on him or not. So
well, they had a miscue in the backfield just then. He
Yeah,
turned
for
the quarterback turned
Right.
the wrong way. Everybody's probably nervous.
That's
It's
right.
a good opportunity for the Mustangs to capitalize.
yeah, and it's also a dangerous situation too, though, because you got an unexpected and an unknown here. But Mustangs right dead in the middle of this ball game, 21-14 down with 8:17 to go in the second quarter. It's you come down there and say, hey, we're going to go into halftime within a touchdown. We're going to be pretty happy about that on the road in a hostile environment.
There's a lot of time left in this second quarter. 8 minutes. Mustangs need to play one play at a time right here. I tell you what, he gained more yards than I thought he did. It's going to be second and a long 6 for the Raiders. Going to come out with trip receivers on the near side, and on the far side, going to have 1 receiver in shotgun. Going to look to throw the ball. He's looking downfield. He throws it.
Got a man wide open. It's short.
Hey, it is. John Heston, interception. Good job, John Heston. Mustangs take back over on offense.
Yeah, 26 was wide open. You saw him running. John Heston back there just playing center field. Saw the ball short. Made a good play on it. Went up and got the pick. Trading interceptions here. Mustangs back on the good side of it.
I tell you what, and all our, John Heston, all these, and Preston Blaylock, I mean, they're all 6'3", 6'4", just big, tall guys, and they can jump up there and get the ball.
Too. John Heston and Preston, both very athletic, good jumpers. Brock, good jump. I mean, we got some really good receivers and DBs. You've got to be able to get it to them. But, they've had a couple guys wide open, weren't able to hit them. I'm still wanting to sell out for the run. I mean, they have not connected on those wide open receivers yet.
Yep. Drew in up under center. It's going to be handed to Dane, and he's hit right in the backfield and carries it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, number 12 came in off the right side, just totally unblocked. That's A.J. Parker here, and he was not touched, was able to hit Dane in the backfield.
Yeah, definitely not touched there. We got to put a hat on him, that's for sure.
J.A. homecoming court looks like it's getting ready. All these young men in tuxedos, fathers with their boutonnieres, ready to escort their pretty daughters out on the field.
Yeah, they're just have a big to-do tonight, that's for sure, here at halftime.
I sure hope we ruin it for them.
John Heston Brock on the near side. Preston on the far side. Drew hands it Dane. He got a little running room there. Yeah. Gains about 8 yards there, I'd say.
They spotted him a little shorter where
7
I liked
yards.
it. But,
yeah. They kind of been shorting us about a yard every play. What do you think?
Well, I mean, they don't call it home cooking for nothing. Actually, they shorted that a good little bit, I thought. But he may have bounced for some of that yardage that looked like. But we got a big 3rd and 5 right here, 3rd and 4.5.
Third down and 4.
Yeah, we've
7 minutes to
need to stay on the field here. Keep their
Yes,
defense on the field. Keep their offense off the field.
Yeah, this is our chance right here to tie this ball game up. We need to get this one play at a time, need this first down. Looks like Drew's going to be in shotgun. No, he's going up under center. Change the play. 2 receivers on the far, 1 on the near. It's going to be handed to Dane, and he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's that formation that worked for us early with JC lead blocking, but there just nothing happened. And it's going to be 4th and 4. It'll bring up a punt by the Mustangs.
Yeah, punt team's coming out. Dane with a beautiful punt last time out. Here comes punt team. I tell you, we need a good punt here, pin them back deep.
Yeah, get another stop, another turnover, whatever. We did finally, the only stops. Oh, that's almost high. What a punt. Dane.
He does. Punts it all the way to the 20.
He's going to try to take it, is he? Oh. Tate Gailey goes down there and stops it on about the 15-yard line. He, number one, was really thinking about trying to gamble and jump on that ball. Tate hustled down there pretty good and going to pin him back on the 15-yard line. Pretty good field position if you're a Mustang fan.
Really good for the Mustangs. I tell you what, great punt by Dane. Mustangs need another turnover right here to get the ball back for the half. 5:53 left to play in the second. Defense needs to bring up a big stop here. So the Raiders' main quarterback was out last series. Mustangs were able to get the interception. Got the ball back on offense. What did we get? 1 first down? And then had to punt. So
no, I don't think we got a first down on that after the turnover. No. We got 1 first down on the drive before and then threw an interception, and then I don't think we got one. Mustang offense kind of stalled out here in this second quarter.
Yeah, they're definitely keying up on Dane, that's for sure. We got to get something else working too, so it'll open Dane back up.
Yeah,
had
the play action pass worked very well 2 times, but just weren't able to get the completion on the second one. But doing some really good play fakes, and if we can just protect Drew, I think maybe he'll hit some of those receivers.
Yeah, we've got to be two-dimensional, that's for sure. Here we are, Raiders in shotgun, got 2 in the backfield, looking for them to run the ball, going to hand it to their fullback.
There he is.
JC hits him but couldn't hold on. He's going to gain about
But that's the first time tonight on that cut that a Mustang's got his hand on him before he got to the edge. JC did a really good job right there of slowing him down and pushing him further outside and where he was able to get help. That's the first time that we've been able to get hands on that cut all night. So good job, JC.
Yep. Going to be back in that power eye, number 11 in shotgun. Going to hold it and going to toss sweep to the outside.
Here comes Tate to see if he can get another play.
Oh, gets a hand on him and finally trips him up. Good job.
Flag on the play. Should be a hold against them, I would think.
Yeah, that was enough for first down.
Tate Dubar with an outstanding game. He's getting a lot of work because they keep going outside, but Tate Dubar is really having an outstanding game.
Yeah, that's a tough tackle to make out there in that much open space.
A quick guy in the wide open field, and Tate's just doing a great job. So it is going to be a penalty against them. We were talking. I didn't hear what they said. What was the penalty?
I think it was a hold.
Hold?
Oh, illegal, pushing
the
back.
Either way, going to back them up to about the 18, 19-yard line.
It's going to be second down, about
5 to go. Long 5.
Yeah, I'd say it's a little more than that. Hey, good opportunity for the Mustang defense. Get a second chance. We need to pin them deep right here.
Absolutely. Have not had a tackle for a loss tonight that I'm aware of, so it would be a good time for that.
Putting a man in motion.
Going to be a
timeout.
JA.
Yep. Raiders take a timeout. Just didn't feel right to them.
Good game so far. 5:13 to go in the half, and Mustangs down by a touchdown. Got JA kind of back deep. Just need to make a stop right here. 2 stops in a row, and let's get the ball back, see if we can score before halftime, tie this thing up.
Yeah, like you said, that play action for the Mustang offense, Drew rolling out, hit Kirk there. That looked great. I mean,
only issue is he's got to be protected. I mean, you know, and the play action definitely worked. He's selling the fake excellent. I mean, he's putting that ball in Dane's gut and then bringing it out, and it's fooling everybody in the house. But, you got to make a good throw at that point, and you got to be protected.
I would have maybe even come out with the, like you said, the Wildcat and run that.
We have not seen that tonight, and I really like that. I like that play. I'd like to see him do it before Dane gets too tired.
Yeah. Here comes the Raiders. Looking over at the sideline. Looked like they were trying to draw the Mustangs off sides. Number 11 looking to throw the ball. Throws it short and underneath and completes that pass. That's going to be completed number 18.
Yeah, that was Dane on the stop. Just kind of got inside of him there, and the quarterback made a good pass. Dane was right there on top of him.
Yeah, he went to first down yardage and just kind of sat down, and the quarterback put it right in the gut.
Yeah,
and,
he just got inside of Dane, and Dane was right on him, just nothing he could do because the ball was delivered perfectly.
Yeah. Just a little unfortunate for the Mustang defense there.
Yeah, need to get them off the field. Need to get a turnover or whatever. Can't have them too tired.
Yep, 2 receivers. They're in the power I, 2 in the back. Quarterback's in shotgun. It's going to be handed right up the middle. Got a big hole there, and it's closed off, man, wrapped up. JC was there. Who all was that? Is that
Tate Gady was there.
Yeah.
Looks like
57,
Stephen Pillow was there.
Yeah, Hayden Pillow.
Hayden Pillow, I'm sorry.
Yep. Man, did a good job. Good stop there. Man, it just looked like a big hole that
Yeah, it was a
quick.
big hole, but the Mustang linebackers were able to close the hole up. Did get about 5 yards of it.
Yeah, that was a big run. One receiver on each side for the Raiders. In the power I, quarterback in shotgun. Looking to throw the ball. He's got plenty of time.
No pressure.
Oh, mercy.
Brock finally, that's out
Oh,
of
and he
bounds.
catches out of bounds. It's
Tate
going to be no
Duvard,
good.
I
No
keep
catch.
calling his
Yep.
name. He was able to keep that from being a completion by pushing him out of bounds. I don't know if he'd have made the completion anyway. But
Yeah,
just
the
calling
receiver was
Tate all
coming
night.
back just buying time, and the quarterback rolled out. And when he caught it, and Tate just went on and pushed him out of bounds. Great heads-up play.
But you got to put way more pressure on the quarterback than that. He had entirely too much time.
He had 1, 2, skip a few, and 99, 100 to throw the ball. Mercy sakes. All right, 2 receivers on the near side here. Quarterback in shotgun. See what they dial up. Looking to throw the ball again. Going deep. Oh,
nice
knocked it
play,
away. John Heston at the
John
last
Heston
second.
got his head turned around perfectly there, knew the ball was coming, and jumped. I felt confident that John Heston was going to go up and block that. That's just the basketball in him. Really, really, really good job there.
Needed all 6'4" of that to get there.
Plus
man.
the vertical.
And then the one hand out there.
Yeah, that was super.
When he turned that head at the full stride and he threw that hand up there.
Absolutely. That's going to bring up a big 4th down here.
Yeah, I don't see him going here. We don't need to jump here.
Now, John Heston's back to receive the punt, so they are, I would
punting the ball away.
Don't even put the rush on. Just put the return on.
Make sure there's no trick play.
They're wanting them to jump.
They are wanting them to jump.
They are going to punt it off, though. It's going to be short of John Heston.
Watch out.
It's like, I don't know if it went out of bounds
About
early.
35-yard line, I believe.
He got it at the 34, but ball kind of tumbled over to about the 31. I just wasn't sure where it went out.
Like you said, we're losing a yard every time. I said the 35. He marked it at 34. What?
Mustang offense back on the field. 3:42 to go in the half. Time to really come out and make a statement. They've kind of shut Dane down since the first quarter. Don't know that play is going to work. We got to get something that will. Maybe that little pick play to Brock where Brock gets about a 5-yard pass.
Yep.
We hadn't seen that all night. It's been effective all year.
John Heston Brock over
Watch
here
12.
on the
He's
side.
backing out.
Yep.
Fumble.
Oh, my goodness.
Ball. I don't know that Drew ever got it.
Really?
It must be our ball because they're not celebrating. I don't see the ball.
I don't either.
The ball was on the ground, wasn't it?
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
So 2nd and 10. No action there.
Yeah, busted play there from the snap. Not sure exactly what happened.
I'm going to call for that little 5-yard out to Brock again. We still have not seen it all night. It's been one of our go-to plays. Looks like John Heston and Brock are set up to do a little rub play right here. That's offsides.
It is. Number 12's offsides there. Jumped it, it looked like to me.
Yeah, he's been blitzing a lot, and he backed out of the blitz that last time, but got to watch him. He came completely unblocked on Dane earlier, and he was about to be unblocked there, but he just got a little too quick with it.
They're calling the Mustangs offsides there.
You're kidding. False start?
Yep.
Wow. I mean, they were timing a blitz up there the whole time, and he got across. How can that be anyway, I'll have to look at that later before I start complaining. Anyway, it's going to bring up about a 2nd and 14, 15, 2nd and 15.
Blaylock on the far side.
Here comes 12 on that blitz again. Dane
wow, lowers the boom and puts some punishment, gains it all back plus some.
Yeah, really nice run there by Dane.
Hey, I tell you, that's
shoulder.
where Dane does good. Late in the game or when people start getting wore down, he gets hungry. He gets hungry.
That's right.
He says, feed me the ball. I'm finna put the 187 on him. I like it.
You know, when you're on defense, what you want to do is inflict some punishment. Dane says, I can do it on offense too.
Yeah, that guy's going to remember that because Dane with a good running start, 5-yard running start, and he's going to hit you. You're going to remember that one the next day.
3rd and about 5.5 here, 6 yards.
1 receiver on this side, 2 on the far side. It's going to be Dane right up the middle again. He's going to be wrapped up, never really got his momentum going.
Yeah, they're just getting too many unblocked on that blitz. What's going on over here across? We got a Mustang that's in the middle of a bunch of JA players. John Heston. No, that's Preston.
Preston Blaylock over
there in the middle of a bunch of JA players, and they're just working him over.
Lord have mercy.
Don't know how that goes unpunished.
Mercy. What even happened? I
don't know. I just saw them they had him on the ground over there. Seemed like they were roughing him up, but that's got to be punished.
No doubt. There should be a flag or something for sure.
Mike, if you want to go over, I'll go with you, buddy.
I don't think he's going to need no help.
Hey, he wouldn't get much from me either, but I'd pat him on the back.
Mercy.
I still don't know what happened there, but it didn't look very clean from my perspective. 2 minutes to go in the half. It's going to be 4th down, Mustangs.
I just did not want to finish this half on a flat drive.
No, I didn't either.
Bringing out the punt team here.
I will tell you this.
The right thing to do.
I'll tell you this. Jack told me that they worked on a fake punt during practice. That's all I'll say. I don't know that it's a wise move to do it right here on the
If we're
30.
tapped, I'm mad.
Yeah, no kidding. I forgot they were spying on us. See what happens here. They got everybody in the box.
They're bringing it hard.
Yeah, they got everybody in the box.
They're going to bring it hard. And he punts it. It's high. That's for sure.
That's a block in the back by them. Looked like that was on Preston.
Wow.
So with 1:54 to go in the half, we give the ball to J.A. So defense back on the field, got to get out there and make a big stop again. Just asking a lot of our defense all of a sudden, just not being able to move the ball offensively.
Yeah, defense, we need a big stop right here. I look for them to try to chew the clock down, and they got 3 receivers. It looks like they with this quarterback number 11, they've been throwing the ball.
They have been throwing the ball, not very accurately so far, but they have been able to throw the ball.
Yes, John Heston's made 1 interception and great.
I think number 5 was such a part of their running offense that they've just had to make adjustments.
Yeah,
they got
looking
5
to throw
receivers.
it again.
Got good pressure on him.
Oh, J.C. about had him. He steps up, throws the ball downfield, and oh my goodness, John Heston
Another
almost
good
had
read
another
by John
interception.
Heston, and he made a good effort on the ball. It was just low, but John Heston playing that center field again. I tell you what, the quarterback made a cardinal sin there, though. I've always been told if you're going to your right, you can't throw back across the field. He did, and expectedly it was short. John Heston nearly with another pick.
Yeah, that was a long throw, too. That
was
all
a
the way
long
down.
throw.
That was, 50 yards right there?
I don't know, but it was long. But like I said, going back across
your body
into the open field,
yeah,
you just can't do it.
when it was that far, John Heston, that was short. I mean,
Yeah, John Heston made a good break on it. He saw it coming and made a good break on it.
He wants one more shot at that.
No question.
I can tell you. Trips over here to the near side.
All sides.
All sides. Back them up. Back them up.
Part of play. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Looks like they're going to be in motion to throw the ball, that's for sure, with number 11 being at quarterback. They're going to be working it up. Trips again. Looks like Dane's out here on one of them. Got one receiver on the far side over there. Looking to throw the ball. Throws it deep, and it's short again. Oh, and
but
it's
he comes
caught.
back and gets it.
He did.
Got to get a hand on him. John Heston with a tackle.
Yeah.
51-yard line there. Big first down, minute 33 to go. They got plenty of time.
It was really not a good throw. Just
No, it was. It was a duck, but we just weren't able to come back and get it, and they were.
Yeah. Mustangs in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
I mean, I think he meant to throw that ball 15 yards further downfield.
Oh, ain't no doubt. And it probably would have been picked if it would have been. His receiver did a great job coming back to it. Looking to throw the ball again. Got plenty of time in the pocket. He's going to take it and run.
I mean, they had our guys pancaked there on the line, and every blue jersey was on top of every white jersy, and I don't know how you do that without some sort of hold.
I'd like to see him jump on him over there. Boy, you'd really see a fight over there, wouldn't you? I'm kind of getting fired up myself.
Hey, all the blue jerseys might be on the ground. That happened.
Hey, he was walking slow coming from over there like, y'all going to say something.
Y'all try.
Try me one time.
Kobe would go over there.
No doubt.
And I wouldn't have to go with him. All right, here we go. We got second down and about 3 yards to go, 1:14 to go. How many timeouts do they have? 0 timeouts left, if I'm not mistaken, is what that should say. So
back in
clock is
again.
a factor.
On this side, looking to throw the ball. Got plenty of time. Man, he's got plenty of time. Throws it deep. He's got a man. And he broke up by John Heston again right in the nick of time.
Yeah, he was behind the defense, and John Heston had to recover. But, wow, that should have been 6 for number 16. But John Heston did make a good recovery and was able to kind of distract him or maybe even got a hand on the ball to keep him from making that reception. But he was 5 steps behind the defense there.
Man, John Heston looks a little gassed, and then he's got a good reason to be.
But they're running the ball with 5 receivers every single time.
Yep.
You know, this quarterback is strictly their throwing guy.
Yeah, and hey, back on trips over here. This side, one receiver on the other side. He's looking to throw
Watch
the ball.
the
Right in the flat. Had a man right there. Going to be picked up by Brock and John Heston.
I tell you what else they do. They do a pretty good job of blocking downfield. Here comes Big Lawson Steed and Sumner Tackett coming in. Going to give Hayden a break.
Yeah, it looked like Andrew Brock might have got a breath a little knocked out of him. I hope he's all right.
Got to get Penn off the field quick. They did.
Oh, my goodness.
He took Trey O'Brien out.
Sure
Wide got Tate. He just heaved that ball. Tate Gailey was a half a step from taking him completely out, and he was able to get away with it. But he threw that ball 55 yards in the air.
Yeah.
He was on the 40, and he threw it to the fence.
He sure did.
So we know he's their thrower. 5 is their runner. But, you know, luckily for us, he has not been very accurate. But what happened in the first quarter is no longer relevant with number 11 in the game.
2 receivers on each side in shotgun. He's rolling to his right. Throws the ball, has a receiver, and couldn't complete that pass, bobbled it.
Yeah, his receivers have not helped him very, very much.
No.
33 seconds to go.
It's going to be third down.
Yeah, the
10.
incompletions are stopping the clock, so that is something to their advantage. That, you know, it's either going to be a catch towards the sidelines or an incompletion, and both of those stop the clock. So could have.
So what do you think JA does? They go try to get their running game going at halftime again, or what?
It just depends on what happens with number 5.
3 receivers on one side, 2 on the other. All receivers out, looking to pass the ball. It's going to be dumped off in the flat there. Number 26 got some running room. Breaks it to the outside. He sees the touchdown.
Yeah, it's going to be touchdown Mustangs. Just that they've done a really good job with those plays.
they put it in a receiver's hands, and he makes a couple moves and scores.
Yeah, last thing you wanted to have happen, you wanted us to go down and tie it up when we had 3 minutes to go, and instead we turned the ball back to them, and they've opened up a 2-touchdown lead here. Not at all the way we wanted to finish the half after the great start we had.
Oh, yes. I mean, the first 5 minutes of the ball game was phenomenal play by the Mustangs, but like I was telling you, you can't play one quarter.
No, you can't play 2 drives. You got to play the whole game. And we have not played a really bad game, but they just offensively have done a good job.
They've stopped us on offense ever since those first 2 drives. We've picked up maybe a first down or 2 since then, but, I mean, they know they've got to stop 6 to win the ball game, and they're doing exactly that. And we've got to find more offense to be able to come back and, tie this thing up. And that's just the facts, I believe.
Yep. And probably going to do that short pooch kick again, not give us a chance to get a big play there. There again with Hayes Bennett out, he's our big play guy on the special teams. So just going to have about 22 seconds to make a couple big plays here. Drew's got to take the ball downfield. I would say really needs to go deep down the field, maybe just go for one play here and see what happens.
Yeah, the Mustangs definitely not out of this. I mean, they just got to, at halftime, make some adjustments.
Yeah,
as both
we
teams
talked
are,
about it earlier.
And then
it's
get back in this ball game.
You plan for this game, and then all of a sudden your quarterback goes, and it's a totally different game plan on their part, and you got to adjust to that. So maybe at halftime we're going to kind of play for both game plans because we got to assume that 5 can come back. If 5 isn't back, we got to say, hey, if this happens, we do this. If this happens, we do this. We got to have 2 different defensive game plans second half.
Yeah, John Heston has done phenomenal.
It's going to be to Preston. No, that's John Heston. He downed it on a knee.
I thought he did.
Yeah, they did not call him down. So 19 seconds to go. Mustangs got time for about 2 plays, depending on what plays they come up with. Stay with us at halftime. I'll read you the weekly sports report from Pilla. Been too excited to talk about it, but Mustangs had a big week in sports.
Got 2 receivers on each side. Drew in shotgun. Got Dane back there. Gonna be looking downfield.
Got a little time.
He does. Throws it up to Brock, and it's gonna be intercepted.
I thought he pushed Brock backwards a little bit. Yeah, he's asking for it. I thought that Brock got pushed away. Didn't get called. Brock just asked the ref, hey, what happened there? And I don't disagree with Brock at all. But needless to say, it's kind of, I think you got to take that shot. Nothing wrong with that pick. It's the play you basically had to have. Now you just got to make sure you don't give them a big play. You got to get Tate or Andrew Brock, somebody back really deep playing just a touchdown guarder back here.
Yeah, that's Andrew Brock. It looks like that's going to be his
Or maybe
position.
John Heston.
Yeah,
but, I mean, we've got to get somebody way back because 11's going to be looking to heave it here.
Yeah, they're going to.
And he can throw it a long way.
Looks like they're just going to kneel it down.
Okay, well, that's not a terrible thing for us. So
No.
At the half.
That'll do it.
Mustangs down 28-14, 28 unanswered by J.A. Not the finish to the game we want, or the half we wanted. Absolutely a dream start, and they just came back and took it away from us.
Yeah, I believe the Mustangs, they go in here and make some adjustments, come out hot in the third quarter, and just try to finish this thing.
Yeah. So I'll give you the weekly sports report. Mustang soccer played Heritage at PA. The JV won 4-0. Varsity won 5-0. So good job, soccer team. Tuesday, the volleyball went to Winston Academy. The middle school lost 1-2, and JV lost 0-2, and the varsity won 3-0. Volleyball record now 14-3. So, what is it? 2 years of volleyball or 3 years of volleyball?
I think it's 2. It might be 3 though.
So whatever it is, a very, very young program that has really done well.
I mean, they have exploded.
Volleyball
this
is going to wind up being a popular
so into the
girl
tractors and off
sport.
to the field they go.
Obviously, girls have been dominant in basketball over the years, and now we got a volleyball program that looks to be really, really strong. So that's going to be fun to watch. Softball played at One Oak Christian. JV won 9-1. Varsity won 12-1. Fast pitch record is now 16-7. Banu, playoff softball, got to win 2. What we got to do? Okay, so we got to win 2 games next weekend to keep going in the playoffs. So good luck to the Lady Mustang fast pitch team. JV football last night, unfortunately, was not able to win. Had a chance late in the game to win, lost 13-8. But anyway, so fast pitch going to play again tomorrow in the North State tournament. It is tomorrow, yeah. They're going to play against Simpson Academy at the McGee Sportsplex. They're the number 3 seed in the North, and they're going to play Leak at 9 a.m. And they're the 2 seed District 2. So good luck to the Mustangs tomorrow. Flowers, did you watch the Pillow podcast? But no, good job on the podcast. That was interesting. I really enjoyed that.
I didn't watch it, but I will go back and watch it.
You don't watch it. I'm sorry. You listened to it, but it was fun to listen to. I enjoyed it. Lola Harris did a good job. Mr. Donahoe was on there, and he did a good job. I'll tell you, Mr. Donahoe, if you are listening, I was very impressed with you and your taste of music. I had you pegged for a surefire Florida Georgia lineman, but I'm happy to report that Mr. Barrett Donahoe has excellent taste in music. We got a lot we can talk about, Mr. Donahoe, but anyway, y'all want to take a break and sell some ads? So we'll be right back after the second half.
It's their homecoming. We don't know if we'll have our cheerleaders or our dancers. If we do, we'll bring them to you. If not, we'll see you in the second half.
Welcome back. About 3 minutes till a little kickoff time for the second half.
Homecoming festivities are officially over. Mrs. Gephardt is your Jackson Academy homecoming queen. I'm sure she's excited about that. The festivities took just a little too long to suit me, Flowers. I'm ready to play football again.
Me too. Hopefully the Mustangs go in there. We came out the first quarter, awesome on offense, and then they kind of figured out a way to slow us down and shut us down, and then they really came back with 28 unanswered points there.
Yeah, problem is they're going to get the ball to start off the second half, too. I wasn't thinking about that when they were scoring, but we did receive the opening kickoff, so it'll be J.A. taking the kickoff here. Absolutely imperative that we get a stop on the first. And you know, no, that's not. That's 15. I thought I was saying the number 5. It looks like he's back out, but
yeah.
I see 11 over there warming up. Don't see 5. Let's see if we can find him if he's in street clothes or if he's still in uniform or what.
Yeah, number 5 on his touchdown run right at the goal line looked like he got dinged up with an ankle injury or something. Hopefully he's definitely going to be okay.
Yeah, obviously it's almost self-inflicted some kind of way because he jumped up, and I don't know if obviously it wasn't a cramp or he'd be back out there. But number 11 came in and filled in admirably and got a couple touchdowns. Still haven't seen number 5.
Yeah, I don't see him either over there. They had a good running offense attack on us. Now we're having to face the passing attack, and hopefully the Mustangs can make some adjustments and we can shut them down, get the ball back, and let's just play one snap at a time and small ball them, and let's put some points on the board.
Yeah, clearly a different game plan for us defensively now that number 11's in. I tell you,
it seemed like it reminded me a lot of the Hartfield game. They passed the ball 90% of the time, and now since number 11's quarterback, that's what they've done, pass the ball 90% of the time. But number 11's getting all the time in the world back there to throw the ball. We got to get some kind of pass rush on him.
Yeah, we're going to have to get our passing game going too. Drew went 2 of 7 for 26 yards there. Only threw the ball 7 times, only had 2 completions. 0 targets. Well, no, I'll take that back. There were 2 targets to Makeumson long. Felt like he might have got interfered on both of them, actually. Definitely the second one. But have not been able to get Makeumson in the game. We got to get him. He's got to be a part of the offense, so we're going to look for some quick outs there. Got John Heston, I don't think, has had a target all night. Preston has not had a target all night. So I just think we've got to protect Drew a little bit better. They're going to key in on Dane. They're going to make Dane beat him. And, they're going to make Drew beat him. They're not going to let Dane beat him. So got to get Drew some protection, and he's got to start throwing some dimes to his receivers.
Yeah, I say, just kind of like they did. They did a little quick out and put their ball in one of their receivers' hands right there for that last score. J.A. did, and he makes a couple of Mustangs miss. We got to get the ball in our receivers' hands, make some Raiders miss, and get some positive yardage,
I tell you, a telling stat for us, unfortunately, is our DBs are having to make a lot of tackles. You got John Heston Powers leading the team with 6 tackles. Tate Dubard tied for second with 4 tackles, and Andrew Brock with 4 tackles also. So those are all defensive backs making those tackles. That means, that they're getting through the line or getting around the edge, and we've got to stop that. Got to clean that up right here. You got to have your linebackers and your linemen are going to have to make those tackles on the running game.
Yes, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, back in the day, Daniel Dale, I played with him. We need him out here. He was a wild man. He would go out there and probably
the last human
start
on
a fight.
earth that we need is Daniel Dale. Obviously, he texted you.
He did.
There's Daniel Dale, if you're listening, it's not possible that we could possibly need you.
Hey,
I can't think of any time ever we would need Daniel Dale.
Hey, look, he would have started a fight on the sideline for sure, no doubt. Preston would have had nothing to worry about. We're hoping they'd start one with Gailey or somebody now, somebody that's, going to give a big bang for the buck.
No, I'm just picking at you, Daniel. But we really don't need you, but I am just picking at you.
Got to have some fun. Yeah, definitely our kickoff team has struggled before. Hopefully we're going to better do some good coverage right here. They kind of beefed up the kickoff team, it looks like.
Yeah, do have Dane kicking again, and so if the kicker makes the tackle this time, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, that's a fact. I tell you what, if Mustangs get a big stop right here, get the ball back and put some points on the board, Mustangs aren't out of this, that's for sure.
No, you hate to say it on the first drive of the second half, but this is almost make or break here. We've got to stop them and then go put points on the board. That's just, that's what I think.
Good kick by Dane right there. Fielded at the 5-yard line. Raiders bringing it upfield. Tripped up right there.
One-handed.
By 18.
Tate Gailey gets a left hand on an ankle and just brings him down. I tell you, they're shifty, you know it?
Yeah, that Tate, he's just a wrecking.
Tate's a great player. He's had a good year all year. They've found out a way to block him this game, but don't look for that to happen all night for sure. Tate's done a great job. Actually, like I said, second leading tackler on the team.
Here we go. Got 2 receivers on the far side of the field. Looks like they're going to come out in a little power eye. They got the elf back and 2 backs back there with the quarterback and shotgun. I'm looking for them to run it. Going to hand it to their tailback. Going to bounce to the outside. Got some running room on the right side. Carrying it around. Finally brought down by Alderman. After a first down. Was that a first down?
Yeah, not Tate. Dane missed the tackle there. He got into the backfield, missed the tackle, and he was able to pick up a first down yardage.
Yeah, you don't see Dane miss too many tackles. It's going to happen some, but we can't let them start marching on us. Well, they came out the second half and putting the run back in effect. Got 2 receivers
they've
to
been
the
going
near
5
side.
wide receivers now, just 2. So.
Yeah. In that power eye with that F-back, fullback, and tailback, and breaks another one, number 12. Oh, Tate Dubard misses that tackle. Mustangs coming out on the heels.
And that's what I was talking about. When John Heston is out there making his 7th tackle, that means they've pretty much gotten a lot of yardage by the time they get to him. Tate Dubard had a chance at him to cut it, but he was still deep in the backfield when Tate missed his tackle.
Yeah, that was about a 30-40-yard run.
Yeah, and like you said, they're running out of that I formation now with only 2 receivers. They're going to see if they can they're going to test them that way, and so far they've passed the test.
Yeah, they probably got number 11 on cue with the running game during halftime, and it's like, hey, we're going to implement this, and this is what you need to make sure you got right. Back with 2 receivers to the near side here. Got the F-back and going to head to the tailback, and he's not touched and still running, and finally tripped up by number 22, John Heston.
That's just a matter of, they came back out from half with a different game plan than they left half with. We might have come out expecting to see that 5-receiver set.
They've learned how to run the ball again with the F-back and fullback, and I tell you, Mustangs got to shut that running game down. We have yet to stop their running game.
Yeah, they just gapped us there.
Yeah.
Turnover right here. We're right back going.
Oh, we are. There's no doubt about it. But, they learned how to stop Dane or slow him down some after the first quarter. But hopefully we can learn how to slow down this power eye.
Really, I said it earlier. I'll say it again. This is a beautiful facility that Jackson Academy has here. Just everything first class.
It is. So that timeout was by the Mustangs, wasn't it?
Yep, showing 2 left for the Mustangs, so that was their timeout.
Yeah, Mustangs wanting to just slow it down a little bit. And hey, like you said, let's get a turnover right here. This is exactly what we don't need for them to put the points on the board and just, trying to put the icing on the cake here.
Don't look at me like that, Hartley.
So here comes Jackson Academy coming up the line.
Yeah, moving the ball pretty at will right here. Got the F-back, fullback, and tailback. Quarterback number 11 going to keep it. Read option deal. Dane's got him for a big loss and slams him down. I like it.
Dane made the tackle, but Brock Mickelson made the play happen.
He
did you
did,
see he strung it out and kept contained and did a really nice job right there.
He did. He didn't know what to do to either pitch it or not, and did a great job.
Yeah, I mean, can't say enough about that defensive effort by Brock. Just played it perfectly.
And that play was strung out good.
Yeah, I mean, you can't play it any better than that.
He'll remember number 6 grabbing a hold of him. That's the good part of it. Quarterback back in shotgun. It's number 7. Is that a different one?
That's a third quarterback.
Yep.
And that might be a catch. That is absolutely phenomenal.
Oh!
I wonder what he must have pushed off of Tate there. Tate was on top of him.
He
but
was
just,
with his hands up.
Yeah, but he just made an excellent catch.
What that is.
I think he picked the flag up. He might have called PI on Tate and picked it up.
Wow.
Well, let's see if he waved it off. He picked it up, put it in his pocket. So it's going to be touchdown Raiders.
That ball was thrown on a dime.
It was thrown excellent, but the catch was better than the pass. I promise you. They called pass interference. Oh my! How do you do that?
What did he say?
Said it's going to be assessed on the kickoff. I never heard of that. I thought they had to decline it or take it one. I guess maybe on a touchdown and they can assess it later. I don't know. Somebody expert let me know what's up with that. And I may have misheard him. I have these earphones on.
Had to re-kick it. I guess now. Raiders going for the extra point.
Up and good, 35-14 Raiders. The one thing we couldn't have is them to come back after halftime and add to their lead. So, you hate to keep saying it, but it's absolutely got to put points on the board right here, the Mustangs, or they're going to start to get down.
Yeah, definitely are. It didn't take them long to score.
No, they were gapping us pretty good there, but that was an excellent throw and catch there. I thought Tate had good coverage on him. They called him for pass interference. Yeah, I couldn't see it from here, and, obviously it's just too far across over there to see. But for him to have made the catch, it couldn't have been much pass interference.
Yeah, I definitely hope Hayes Bennett will be back for next week. Man, he's just so much for the offense and defense.
Right. I mean, just like I said, Hayes is
a big leader for senior team, and senior just, man, I hate him.
I won't say Hayes is the best athlete in school, and I won't say he's not the best athlete in school, but I will say this. He or Dane, one, are the best athletes in the school, and you cannot have one of those guys out. I mean, it just takes one of your dynamic playmakers away, and we certainly won't Hayes back quickly.
This is where they're gonna back us on up.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Nobody has texted me to tell me that rule, but I just thought you either had to decline the penalty or accept the penalty. And boy, this is. Maybe they'll kick it out of the end zone, hopefully. But if not, this kind of an opportunity to pin us back here.
Drake might have opportunity.
Yeah, to run the ball. That's right. They've been doing that little short.
Yeah, the little pooch kicks. Yeah. Now what do they do?
Yeah, we need a return. We don't need a fair catch on about the 15. I don't think.
We might be fixing to get that.
Yeah, it's very possible. Might get it. Of course, Elliott back over there may have a shot at it on the 25. That's like kind of where they've been going in that area. if I'm going to do any more of these broadcasts, I don't know if I am, but I'm going to have to brush up on my rules because obviously I don't know them. Kicks it deep.
It's like a line drive. Uh-oh.
Charlie Robbins.
Charlie got around the left side. Charlie's got some running room. Runs over a man, brings it out to about the 22-yard line. I like it.
Yeah, Charlie got up and hustled and lowered his shoulder and got a good positive play there. Got it back out about the 21-yard line. Mustang offense on the field. Drew Lamb going to try to rally his troops and lead them down for a much-needed touchdown here.
I think you got to stick with Dane some, but you got to mix in that passing right now. Here comes in Kirk right now. Might see some of that tight end action.
Yeah, they had Kirk buttoned down the first time he went out. Second time he left him wide open. We'll see if they look to go back to him or not.
Two receivers on the near side, John Heston and Brock. Quarterback up under center. It's going to be handed straight up the middle.
It's JC. Just no hole there.
Yeah, no hole at all. That was his first touch all night, wasn't it?
First run that I'm aware of.
It's going to be a loss of a yard, I think, or maybe right back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think they just thought they might get a quick hitter to JC and catch him off guard and get him 8 or 10 yards right through the middle. Not a bad play, just didn't work. JC's a very quick runner. You know, he's deceptively fast.
Oh, he really is. I mean, you might not think he's fast. I mean, he'll outrun a phone call. He's got some wheels. Looking to throw. Throws the slant to Brock.
That was the play we've been looking for.
Yep.
Brock's calling for it, and he gets it. And now he's better be careful there because he called for it. He didn't realize he already had it back here, and he called for it with the other receiver. I mean, the other referee. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah.
It is pass interference. First down.
I like that slant right there to Brock. I mean, that's one of my favorite plays.
I like him better on the outside. I mean, he seems like he's caught a lot more passes on the outside.
Brock's real good to coming back to the ball, too.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, if Drew's scrambling, I mean, he'll come back to him. They work pretty well together. But let's see what the Mustangs dial up. Drew and shotgun. Going to hand it to Dane right up the middle. Dane's going to bounce to the outside. I like it, and got some running room across the 50 and punishes a man.
he threw that shoulder down, and you know, if you tackle Dane, you're going to feel it. That's just all there is to it. Really nice run. He did most of that on his own, was able to bounce it outside, kind of the way they've been doing it all night, bouncing it out. But excellent run by Dane and get us a little momentum back. First positive play we've had in quite some time, actually.
Yeah, that was a big gain right there. And, you know, last week, I mean, you know, if you can't run between the tackles sometimes, I mean, Dane's really good and got the speed to bounce it out.
Absolutely.
Good play by Dane. Back to Dane. It's going to be a flag thrown. He bounces it back outside and
kind of in the area of holding.
Yeah.
Stanford again, flag on the play.
It's a gain of at least 10 yards there. Man, he's a workhorse.
Yeah, and like you said, he gets a little stronger as it goes, so maybe that's a good thing for us. 8:30 to go in the third. Get Dane running downhill here.
If we could get one, you know, a touchdown here and a stop, then I'd say we'd be back in business.
I still say we've got to get 11 in the game. He, you know, he's had a couple thrown at him, just not able to get his hands on any of them. Brock's been a big part of our offense on the passing game, and John Heston as well. Need to get that going, though. You got Preston and John Heston and Brock all over 6'2". You know, you got to get the ball up to them, let them go make plays.
Yeah, get them and put them in open space. Let them make a move and make somebody miss and gain some positive yards.
Yeah, like I said, I've called for that little rub play, and I got John Heston and Brock over here. Looked like they're set up. What was the penalty? Illegal formation offense. Offsetting penalties.
Okay. Offsetting.
Well, no, he backed us up. I thought he said offsetting. He backed us up, though.
He gave them a sideline warning.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
So first down and about 15 on the 50-yard line. Got two receivers on the near side here. Drew's in shotgun. I'll hand it to Dane straight up the middle, and boy, he gains 3 or 4 yards, but they were hard ones.
Did he get 3? Yeah, it looks like he's back. He got 4 maybe.
Yeah, almost back to the original line of scrimmage. I tell you, he pins them ears back. See what the Mustangs dial up. Looks like, no, I was thinking they were going to go Wildcat, but no, that's Dane as tailback Drew throws it low to John Heston, a one-hopper to him right there. Drew rolls out to the right side and just couldn't make the pass.
Yeah, I think he just kind of had to get rid of it a little quicker than he wanted to. He was off balance and just threw it all arm. Dane was out there trying to pick up that blitzer for him, but just threw it a little quicker than he wanted to.
3rd and about 15 right here.
Yeah, big 3rd down here. We don't have to get it all. We got to get to at least the 40, I'd say, and then maybe go for it on 4th down. But, you definitely got to get it across the –
Yeah,
I'd say at least the 40 to
you got to
have
get
a chance.
half of it back.
I totally agree with you.
You got to go for it here just because –
we're there.
The game's getting a little too far out of whack. Drew looking to pass, throws it out. Oh, Mason couldn't reel it in.
It wasn't going to get very far if he wasn't going to get back to the original line of scrimmage if he catches that ball.
Yeah.
But not a very productive possession for the Mustangs, and it's going to give it back to that potent JA offense. So, wow, just got to figure out a way to get a stop, get a turnover. Time to roll.
And most of these JA games hadn't been real high scoring. I mean, this is probably the most points they've scored. I
don't think they'll fake punt it from this far back. Oh my goodness. Nice job by Dane.
Wow.
Whoa, he kicked it a mile.
I mean, he jumps.
John Heston got down there, wasn't able to get him. Somebody, they're holding him up finally. Looked like they're going to get him down over there. Nice. Oh, ball on the ground.
Mustang ball. Let's see. They're looking that way.
Flowers says it's Mustang ball. No word from the officials yet.
Wow.
Mustang ball. That's what we needed to get back in the game.
Yes, indeed. Looks like some Mustangs slow to get up, too. Somebody got hit hard. That's Tate Gailey. Man, I didn't see it. Must have been one heck of a train wreck over there. Man, I hope he's okay. It looks like it knocked the breath out of him. Man, he is much a man, that's for sure.
Man, let me tell you, that is what the doctor ordered right there. You could not have asked for a better outcome for the Mustangs here. It's time to get points on the board right now.
It is. Short field right here for the Mustangs. They're going to have the ball on about the 19, it looks like. Is that right? You see where it's at?
19, 20, maybe in between, somewhere right there. Looks like the Mustangs are kind of set up on the 20-yard line, so the ball probably on about the 19. What's the scoreboard say? It doesn't.
There was a flag over there. Did you?
No, I didn't see the flag.
Was it a flag?
I don't know. I didn't see it. It could have been, but they're not telling us anything. They're talking about something for quite a while, though. Hope they're not. They've already signaled as our ball, so they shouldn't be trying to take that away.
Look at it. Oh, it's out. Yes, for
yeah,
sure.
and I don't think his knees were down.
No, he wasn't down.
Ball's going everywhere.
Yep. I think the Mustangs got it clearly.
That scoreboard is phenomenal. I think, if I were still in business, I'd buy us one of them. But Mid-Delta could be the Jumbotron sponsor without question.
Wow. I tell you, that is something phenomenal, isn't it?
On the return, personal foul, face mask on the kicking team. That's a 15-yard penalty, but that's been declined. I'm sorry, re-kick.
Oh, you're kidding. We're going to have to re-kick. I think we have absolutely just been railroaded right here. Even if we weren't railroaded, I'm saying we were, because that's a huge, huge call right there that they had to discuss for a while. So you were right about the flag.
I thought I saw a flag.
It's a killer.
Know.
I mean, a killer.
Oh, definitely. I mean, the momentum just shifted for Pilla in the best way, and then they didn't even know what the penalty was for. They didn't think they made it up. Maybe they saw it on the Jumbotron to try to make that up.
I don't know, but that is absolutely
the face mask
devastating.
was when they were in the dogfight trying to get the ball, and the guy put his hand in the face mask instead of the –
I don't know. That's devastating right there.
That is. I'm pretty disappointed.
All right, Nemi told me to stay positive on the air, but that just deflated me right there.
Hey, there's no telling what's fixing to happen on this kickoff. These Mustangs are probably – they're finna hurt somebody.
Man, that's just tough break.
It is.
You got to work through it and keep going, though.
Yeah, you got to keep going. You got to keep you never know. You know, John Heston's has some interceptions. We just got to create a fumble or turnover. Defense has got to have a stop pretty quick. 7:21 left to play in the third. Got to have a stop here.
So not only
Dane did a phenomenal job off that high snap. I couldn't believe he made a punt like that.
Not only, though, are we going to have to re-kick it, we're going to re-kick it from 15 yards further back. I just can't overstate what a terrible turn of events that was for us.
It was pretty tough, wasn't it? There's no way they'll get the chain gang back right. I'm telling you, these guys don't have a clue where to be. And I sure don't know where to tell them.
So Dane, after a fantastic punt and a muff, is back, got to receive it on about his 22-yard line. And nobody, they still don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Mustangs got to stay positive right here, one play at a time. We can get this ball back here and make a play. Might be the perfect time for the fake punt.
Fourth and a million. I don't think so, but it would catch him off guard, that's for sure. Ooh, another high punt by Dane. They're going to fair catch it. Hey, you got to be there. John A. Brown stopped about 4 yards short.
He called that fair catching. I mean, that's what
he
you
gave
do.
him all the room, but you still got to get there. You got to get right there. You got to make him a little uncomfortable, and he was obviously uncomfortable enough as it was.
Yep. This is where we see what we got on the defense for sure.
Yeah, they've kind of been butchered a little bit tonight, so it's time to stand up and make a play. 7:12 to go in the third. Mustangs starting to kind of let the ball roll downhill on them. Flowers and Sanford in. I hadn't seen that tonight yet.
No, I hadn't. It's going to be, mercy.
Dane had a hand on him.
He did have a hand on him. Good tackle there.
Brock over there going to make the tackle. That's Andrew Brock. Along with a little help from Tate Dubar.
Don always says that they say that he got all his talent from Palmer, but I'm going to say Don was probably a pretty good player himself.
I think Don was a good athlete. I think I read somewhere on one of those things that was on the Commonwealth that Don made some sort of – no, I'm wrong. That was in the band. He played the flute.
Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy.
No, Don, I love
you aren't going to be able to get out of here alive.
I love you, Don. I know you were an athlete. I heard about you.
Mercy. Mustangs showing a little bit different defense scheme. Golly, shoestring tackling, man. Get him down.
We're going to get a face mask. Yeah. Hey. I mean, that guy did not want to go down. Tate Dubar had him wrapped up, and I think Tate Gailey might have come in and got a hand on the face mask or horse collar one.
Yeah.
Tate is holding his ribs. He was favoring his ribs earlier. Tate's hurting.
He had one cracked earlier in the year.
Well, he's hurting right now.
Yeah, whatever collision went over there on the fumble, he was involved in it.
He's struggling. I'm feeling bad for him right now.
If I'm coach, I'm trying to get him well.
Yeah,
for next
you got to
week.
pull him out, try to get him healthy. We don't need him tonight. I mean, this is not a conference game. We got a big rivalry game against Bio last night. We need our number 2 tackler as healthy as possible. Let's get him out. You got Sumner Tackett that plays that position. You got Kirk that plays that position. Let's get Tate out of there and try to get him rested.
Yeah, definitely hope it's not re-injured on the cracked rib or anything, because
he's
just one
absolutely
of those
hurting,
agonizing, things that just stick with you.
He's going back out there though. One thing he is tough.
Yeah.
We got some seniors that are tough and they're leaders.
That's just that Gailey coming out of him.
No question about it.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if all else fails, we'll just put Sanford and Gailey out there and let's have a fist fight a couple of them and see how that goes for them.
I can tell you who I'm putting my money on. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'd love to see Dane and them get over on the sideline. They getting a little pushing. It'd be good. Come back in that power eye. Let's see how they try to run the ball this time. New quarterback number 7 still in there. Elliott back got a hand on him.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Driving
talking
him back,
about.
along with Andrew Brock.
Andrew Brock.
Man,
and
JC just grinded those legs and pushed him back.
That's about the hardest tackle I've seen.
That's form tackling to perfection. You get your shoulder down and you chop those legs. JC to perfection, along with a little help from Andrew Brock.
That's what you call put the 187 on him right there, man. I like it.
Tate Gailey coming out, got his helmet in his right hand where he was holding his ribs, so maybe he's feeling a little bit better. He's not holding those ribs like he was.
Back in that power eye. One receiver. What are they going to do? They got the F-back, fullback, and tailback. Going to be quarterback keeper. Flowers misses him, and then Andrew Brock is having a heck of a night.
Andrew Brock has had a good year. I mean,
Man,
I tell you what, he's one of those. He's one of those kind of under the radar seniors that just came in and had a heck of a year.
Man, he's really gotten bigger. Been working hard in the weight room, from what I hear. And I tell you, coming real explosive, out here on defense. I like it.
Yeah, I
mean,
Couldn't
next
agree
man
more.
step up, you got to be there, man. He's probably leading the team in tackles after those two.
Well, maybe tonight he is.
Yeah,
I think
that's what I'm talking about.
Unfortunately, I think it's John Heston. Nothing against him, but you don't want your DB leading the stats. Here comes a blitz. Not able to get to it. Nice break on the ball by Tate Newbard, who's had a monster game out there.
Mustangs, what I do like, we're not giving up. I'm still
That's for
seeing
sure.
fight.
They're
I
going
like
hard, no doubt about
That's
that.
going to bring up 4th down. They're punting, I guarantee you. What do you think? 4th and 12?
Yeah, 4th and 12, they're going to punt it.
John Heston's going to go back to receive it.
If nothing else, guys, a little excitement going. What a play by Tate Newbard. Just showed it on the big screen. That was a collegiate level play that Tate Newbard just made.
I tell you, I saw some spark come out in the defense then. I like it. It's exactly what I wanted to see. Mustangs giving some fight out there. Oh, it's
fake punt. They're going to pass it.
Oh, yes. Mustangs read it like
big
a bullet.
Play by the Mustangs. Wow. That's going to be good field position here. Got to do a better – well, we didn't get it
Guess
last
who
time.
that was? Andrew Brock right there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, on the coverage right
really
there.
Nice
Way
job
to stay at
right
home.
there. Don't think they had a chance to convert that even if the catch is made, but great job, Andrew Brock. He was a stud on that series for sure.
I think we ought to get Palmer and Don, get them in a little match and just see who was the better
which one of them can roll.
Which one's the baddest one? Which one you think?
I think it would be Don strictly because
that Palmer was a wild man.
Yeah, but here's
now.
what Don's my age. We're kind of senior, seasoned citizens. We got a little, old age and treachery will beat youth and enthusiasm every time.
Oh, mercy. I don't know. Drew in the shotgun. Going to hit it to Sanford right up the middle. He's going to gain maybe just back to the line of scrimmage that time. He got hung up right there and just couldn't find the seam. Dane been playing hard all night long.
All year long, all his whole career. Just been a phenomenal athlete for Pilla for as long as I can remember. When Jack was in the 4th grade, all he talked about was Dane Sanford.
Yeah, I tell you what, our boys, being able to play with these guys are learning a lot. Man, came out, it was deflected by number 50 right there.
Yeah, it was batted down, and Preston was open out there in the flat.
Mustang, that was fixing to be a completion and just couldn't get it to happen.
Yeah, new crop coming in. Chamberlain McLean was going in, came out. Who is number 1? Is it going to be Lane Harper?
Yep, Lane Harper's in there.
Looks like we're going to go with a big wide receiver set here. When I say big, I mean
we're
multiple
going for
wide
it right
receivers.
here. We need to get half of this right now.
Yeah, we got 4 wide outs here.
Yep. 3 on the near side, 1 on the far side.
Look.
He throws it deep.
That's pass interference.
Yeah. Flags everywhere.
Not sure who it was on, but I do see the flag. It's got to be pass interference on someone.
Holding and pass interference, one of the others.
Hope it's not on John Heston. I don't think it is.
Sometimes when you've been thinking tonight, you've been wrong.
Well, I think wrong most of the time. If you don't believe that, ask my bride. But they're stepping off in our way.
I'll take it.
Should be a first down.
It is, first down.
For the Mustangs here. Deep, first time we've been across midfield in a while.
4 minutes left to play.
41-yard line. Lane Harper still in the game, so it looks like we're still going with that 4 wide receiver set here. Matthew Ryan Smith in the game, maybe 5 wide receivers. Where's Brock? He got a little shaken up earlier.
Did he?
Yeah, he's not on the field.
Trying to get him off sides. About pulled him off sides right there with a hard count. 3 receivers to the near side. Got Blaylock on the far side.
Blaylock they're playing
Offside.
Blaylock extremely soft over there. 3 just backed off of him almost 15 yards there. So Brock, I see Brock on the sideline, has his helmet on, doesn't look like he's gimped up bad. I don't know why you would have a 4 wide receiver set without Brock. Lane and Matthew Ryan, I'm sure, do a fine job, but they're a little inexperienced compared to Brock Mackemson for sure. Comes the blitz.
Dane, hey, finds the seam. He's at the 20, the 10, the 5, toting the mail.
Yeah, really good play call there by Coach Crowder. Kind of had that 4 wide receiver set, thinking that they're going to pass. Dane was able to dodge that blitz and just get a big yardage.
Yeah, that blitz hurt him right there because it, man.
Yeah, I think that was a disguise more than anything else, just a good play call. Mustangs threatening here for the first time since the first quarter.
Yeah, glad that was the longest play drive second half for sure for the Mustangs. I'm going to say you just punch it in with Dane right here. Drew Lamb, quarterback keeper. We hadn't seen that one.
Drew running hard, just not able to get anything going.
Yeah.
He was
daggone. He did run hard.
Yeah, Drew's a low too. Drew's probably 210, I'd say. 6 foot tall, 210. He's not a easy guy to bring down, and he runs deceptively well.
Yeah, he does. He moves well. Second down goal for the Mustangs on about the, what's it say? I can't even see it. 2nd and 10. We're on the 10-yard line. I can't tell from there.
Ball on the 10, I guess, yeah.
3 receivers to the near side. 1 on the far. Dane right up the middle. He's going to gain about half of it, I would think.
There's a penalty on somebody.
Wow.
John Heston and the DB looked like they had something going on. I'm not sure what that was.
Might be getting a little testy out there.
Here's what I know. It's 4 down territory. You got to put points on the board right here and not 3.
Oh, yeah. Field goal's not going to do us any good at this point in time. Hopefully this call will go in our favor. Give us half the distance.
No call so far.
Man.
Is that not automatic first down? Apparently not. It's 3rd down.
Now half the distance to the goal, 3rd down and goal right here. So we're going to be on about the 4-yard line is what it looks like to me. 3 or 4-yard line. We got 2 downs to get it. You know they're finna key up on Dane Sanford. What do you do here? You got to do
Go on, give it to him.
Give it to him. Up under center. Throws it out of the back of the end zone. Intended for
Lane Harper.
Lane Harper. Wow.
Mustang, 4th down.
Here it is, 4th down. Biggest 4th down all night right here.
Yeah, got Kirk coming back in. I think he would do a good job on some of these goal line situations. He hadn't had that opportunity. We'll see what happens here.
Yes, we will. This is where you separate the men from the boys right
Absolutely.
here. 4th down.
You got Dane Sanford. It's kind of like Marshawn Lynch. You just give it to him. And that's the play. And he bounces off.
Out to the outside. What a move by Sanford to bring in some more points.
Oh, nice job. Had Kirk pulling out of that fullback position, and he just got stood up, and Sanford rolled off of him and goes right into the touchdown. Nice job, Dane.
I'll tell you what, way to run and spin off there and just take it to the pylon. I like it. He made it look easy, didn't it? We thought he was stopped in the backfield and dead in his tracks, and there you go. for the extra point, and it is up and good.
Yeah, that's Harvey with that extra point. He's had a really good. I think he's only missed 2 extra points all season. Good job by Lawson Harvey.
Tell you what, if the Mustangs can pull up a stop right here.
It's a 2-possession game.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt that we're not out of it. That was a huge, huge play right there, and we got a whole another quarter and 2 minutes to go.
I tell you, if the defense plays like they just played last possession, then, I mean, we got a chance.
It ain't over.
Uh-oh, Harvey's going to kick it, give Dane a little breather right here. Hey, got to have Dane in the stretch. Got to. I tell you what, all these Mustangs have been fighting hard tonight, man. You seeing all these linemen coming over here getting water. And I kind of like it in the bleachers. You get to see up close and personal really kind of what's going on.
Well, yeah, but I was kind of looking forward to that air conditioning. Actually, it's a really nice night out tonight.
Last year, they put me and you in that one cubby hole, and we were having to look over each other to even see it. So
yeah, seemed like it was air conditioned, though.
I tell you what, it's a beautiful night.
Yes, it's much better than I thought. Not muggy at all. I think so. And not a bad seat, no question. I'd love to be a little higher so we could see a little better, but I'm tickled to death. Glad to be back with you doing this. I said, I thought it was backed by popular demand, but now I think it's just they couldn't find anybody else to do it, so they got us.
We're going to live through it. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, it'll be fine.
Mustangs can't give up a big play here. A little pooch kick on the ground. Oh, and he bobbles it after he touched it.
No Mustangs there. This is dangerous, though.
It is dangerous. Man, he gets a big.
Got a block in the back. Lawson Harvey going to make the play again for the 19th time this year. Lawson just been awesome right there, but this got to come back.
Yeah, Drake is over there pointing. He blocked me in the back. Man, that was a dangerous play.
Yeah, you just know sometimes when that happens, it's just dangerous. I don't know why it works that way, but it always does.
It's kind of like a delay run back.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, the defense is running wide open thinking I'm supposed to get this guy, and they just forget that.
You got to break it down.
Play is blocking the back. Going to pin the Raiders back deep. Mustangs have a real opportunity right here to go get a stop, go get a turnover, get the ball back in Drew Lamb's hands, and let's see what we can do.
Right now, Raiders probably like, hey, we got to run the clock. So if we can stop the run, I believe we got a shot.
Yeah.
And they might be gunslingers. I don't know.
Well, let's see if they come back in the mini wide receiver set or back in that modified eye. Yeah, so they're going back to the run game.
Yes, they are. Better buckle your chin strap, boys.
I think we may have a fourth quarterback here. We do.
Oh, tripped up in the backfield.
So J.A. is playing their 4th quarterback of the night.
That's number 15.
That's number 15.
So it was 11,
So we've had
7.
5, 11, 7, and now 15. 15 is Anderson Cross. This is wild. I just don't know.
How old's that cat? What grade's he in?
They don't have their
Anderson Cross in for the Raiders.
Oh, see, they just named his name.
Yeah,
How big is he?
They got us tapped.
They
no
do
question.
have us
He heard
tapped.
me say that.
Is he 6 foot? He looked like 5'5".
He's short. Yeah, he's 5'8".
Oh, 5'8".
Yeah.
I didn't miss it by much.
But he does not have classification. Or does he? Yeah, they do. It's just so far out that I can't see it. He is a 10th grader. Clayton White is a 12th grader. And let's see who number 7 is. Maddox Greer. He's an 11th grader. And number 5, Merritt Nations, is a 12th grader. So they got 2 12th grade quarterbacks, a junior and a 10th grader, all getting action tonight in a game that's undecided. So they obviously have a lot of confidence in all these kids, and they're trying to figure out. I got a feeling this kid might be a runner, and they might go back to that running.
Yeah, Pilla, we struggle with the run, but we've kind of mixed up our defense now, and we got almost like 4 linebackers. They brought Elliott in there. Elliott and Dane are both on each side, like doing the blitz.
Cham's out there as well.
Cham's out there now, number 33, seeing some action, giving JC a little break. Going to be handed to the up back right there, and he's bringing it around, and Mustang's going to wrap him up.
Gang tackle by the Mustangs. Good job. Bring up 3rd, and pretty significant. I would say 6 or 7.
Yeah, not bad.
No, actually more.
The what now?
More than that.
Oh, yeah, it's 3rd
and 9.
3rd and 8 or 9.
Yeah, according to the scoreboard, it's 3rd and 9. It's just hard for us to see at this angle.
9 and it looks so fine. Let's get them done. We need to, knock them back a little more. I tell you what, if they had to punt the ball, it'd be deep in the end zone.
Yeah, big play right here. Mustangs need to, Stop them short. Don't have to get a loss. Just stop them short.
2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side here. In shotgun, rolling to his right, looking to throw the ball. He throws the ball, and it's incomplete.
Yeah,
no
chance for success right there. Not a very good pass.
Yeah, it wasn't accurate.
Yeah, and he was rolling out to his right. Mustangs with a huge 3-and-out right here. John Heston back on. He looks like he's going to set up on about the 40-yard line here for this punt.
Mustangs have a short field here.
They could very well have a short field. If
Certainly
John Heston, no, they're not going to fake this one. If John Heston happens to have
block.
I'd probably go for the block and not worry about the return. That's what they really need to do.
That's what I do. Dane, just be careful.
Yeah, you don't want to touch him.
Yeah. You know, he got called last week.
It was
just a
big penalty.
Yeah, it was. I didn't see it, but anyway, they called it.
All right, so he gets it off. Looks like it's landing about the
everybody
short
get out
punt.
Of the way.
Got taking a Raider bounce there, going to get all the way out to the 49-yard line. But hey, we're starting in their territory. So,
hey, life for the Mustangs.
Sure, here comes Drew Lamb. Not even fourth quarter yet. We'll get one playoff before the fourth quarter, and then it'll be time to shine in the fourth. Put a little Mustang magic on them and see what happens.
That's what I'm talking about. I tell you. Mustangs right now, this is where Dane shows off in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you mentioned that. He gets a little stronger.
These other guys might get a step or two a little bit behind. That train gets running a little faster.
Makemson still on the sideline.
Mercy, something must have happened.
Yeah, he got up gimpy down there, but I don't know. Does give to Dane.
He rolls around and gains a few yards there. Just not much there for him.
Not a whole lot there. Going to bring up fourth quarter. Here it is. Starting the fourth, Raiders 35, Mustangs 21, still right in the middle of this game.
Look at all these seniors, boy. They're leading the way, showing them fourth quarter. Hey, ready to play.
Yeah, let's see what we can come up with here.
12 minutes left. I'm telling you. Mustang defenses look good the last third and fourth quarter. You know, I mean, coming on out here.
Absolutely. Played much better this half so far than they did in the first half. But they got a couple key stops there late in the first half. And the third quarter came out just more on fire and with more of a sense of purpose. And
I tell you, this is going to be a big series for Drew. I think we're going to have to pass it some to get in the end zone. I really do. I don't think we can go Dane all the way every play. Going to have to mix it up a little bit. I've been wanting to see. I want my fullback in the flat and letting him catch one. I meet up with it.
We're going to have to give Dane a clean pocket and let him have time to get his receivers open and make his throw. Hadn't thrown from a clean pocket very often tonight. He's either been rolling out or something. Yeah. So here he comes here.
I want JC in the flat, catch that little pass, and then he'll show off.
He did a great job with it earlier in the year.
Blitzing on the right
coming.
Side.
Always does. There's no clean pocket.
Oh, mercy.
Just threw it a little behind John Heston, but you got to give 12 a better pocket than that. They're just doing a really good job blitzing, and we're unable to pick it up.
It looked like Dane's man that he missed his man.
I don't know, but it's 12, and he's done it a lot tonight. He's made a couple stops in the backfield on Dane, and he's put a lot of pressure on Drew.
That's third down. Man, big third down here.
Yeah.
You got 2 plays to get it, so – got to figure it out quick.
Yeah, you're right. It's definitely 4-down territory the rest of the way for the Mustangs. Once you get across midfield, you're in 4-down territory.
Yeah, Uncle Ricky from Texas said he's tuned in watching them.
Screen pass, good play.
Yes.
Nice block by Lane Harper out here.
Man, Dane's going to take it to the house. Mustangs put it on the board. Look at this sideline over here now.
Man, I tell you, the Mustangs travel well. Really good block by Lane Harper right here. Put his man on the ground.
I tell you what, Drew did a perfect job by buying just enough time for it all to open up.
I mean,
you talking about fantastic.
They used that blitz against them for a change, and that was the first time we've seen that run all night on the Mustangs. They've been coming hard all night, and just a perfect play call at the perfect time. Good job, Mustangs. Easton Harrison, nice job handling a kind of a low snap there. Harrison gets it up. And
Brock must really be hurt because Harrison has not been holding all night long. Brock's been the holder.
Okay, all right. Well, Brock gets hurt, but he's out there on the field, slapping hands. And
I don't know. We got to figure out what's
I don't
going
know,
on with
but
him.
Harrison did a really good job. That ball, he had a foot in front of him, and he was able to corral it, get it up. Lawson Harvey kicks it in. Mustangs within one. Don't look now.
You know, Easton didn't get them hands from Trent.
Well, we won't talk about old Trent since he's not here to defend himself.
No, that's when you talk about him.
I much more enjoy talking about him right to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, Mustangs right back in it. Hey, one more good defensive stand right here, and the Mustangs are going to be staring down the throat at it.
Hey, right here, Mustangs got to watch on the kickoff here. We need our best kickoff team out on the field. Dane over there taking a breather.
Yeah, Dane getting a little breather. He's tired. He's a workhorse, and you just can't say enough good things about him. Bulldozer 3, they call him, from what I understand.
Yes,
His daddy was
indeed.
Bulldozer 2, and I tell you what, he's a dadgum D8, I promise you. He ain't no 450G. He's a D8.
I'll say D9, man. He put her on there and let her eat. I like it. I'll tell you one thing, phenomenal play, good play call.
Yeah, that perfect play call. I mean, they've been using that high pressure on us all night long, and they just finally use it to their advantage and
Need a
really
good stop
got
right
them.
here, a little pooch kick. Break down, break down, break down, break down, boys. Make this tackle. They're kicking it to the outside, and he's got running room. Mercy sakes alive.
It's up to Harvey. It's up to Harvey again, and he does not make it, but John Aiden Brown is there. Gets him on about the 8-yard line. We have really done just a terrible job on kick coverage all year long. I don't know what the issue is, but it has not been good.
It has not been good at all. It is phenomenally horrible.
Had a lot of big plays. That's the biggest play of the year, if I'm not mistaken, that we've given up on the kickoff coverage. Lawson Harvey's just been a savior for us, but
Yep.
so here we go. Really got our backs against the wall here. Gonna need a turnover.
You know, right when you think you're doing good, you got to stay on those toes. You can't – one play, you cannot even get on your heels.
No, you got to be all gas, no brakes here.
Yep. Big stop right here for the Mustangs. Need a stop. It's going to be 12 right up the middle. And he's going to be wrapped up by the Mustangs on about the 4-yard line.
A.J. Parker on the carry for the Raiders.
He might be on the 3.
Yeah, I can't tell, but they don't need to lose this momentum they had going. They just kind of took the wind out of their sails right there, but it's time to get it back.
Back to 12 again.
He might be in. I think he is.
A.J. Parker.
A.J. Parker with a touchdown. So we're right back where we were just a minute ago, but, hey, we're still not out of it. Got almost a full quarter here to get back in it. Just can't give up that kickoff return was just a killer.
It was. Mustangs fixing to get the ball back. They're finna go for the extra point here. You know, we knew it was going to be a slugfest, and here it is. It's just what we thought it was going to be. 41-28 your score.
Yeah, there ain't no moral victories, but it is good to come down here and play them a hard game. But we got to try to win this game. We got an opportunity to win it.
I mean, if you can score and then take it out, I almost say you have to go for 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, on the road, that's not a terrible idea for sure.
Extra 7 on the board.
Let's see what happens.
Jackson Academy 42. Mustang 28.
Yeah, I tell you what, they got some pretty dadgum good athletes that can make some moves fast and.
They do. They're a big school and big 6A school and.
Yeah. We come down here and give them all they want. So let's take this opportunity and put some points on the board and try to beat this team.
Yeah,
you
we
know,
need number
make a
12.
big statement win.
Yeah, come alive right here again. Drew Lamb, leader, get ready to go. And
after last week, the way, we kind of stumbled around and fumbled around and threw interceptions last week, this is come back, play hard, and put on a good performance like this. We deserve to win this ball game. I think they kind of smelled a little victory right there when we scored that last touchdown, and that play hopefully was an anomaly, even though they've had a little trouble there in the past. But right now we got to put pedal to the metal and let's get some points.
They put that ball in Charlie Robinson's hands right here. No telling what could happen.
Charlie's a phenomenal runner.
Yeah. All it takes is one play, and he's fast, got the speed and all. Little pooch kick up in the air. Looks like
John Heston.
Yep. John Heston's going to take it. Going to cut it to the outside. Got some running room. John Heston shaking and baking. Brings it all the way to the 50-yard line, then thrown down hard.
49. Really good job by John Heston. John Heston comes up fired up.
Yes, indeed. Mercy.
Nice job by John Heston there.
I tell you, John Heston is a strong, strong boy.
He's an athlete, too.
Yes, sir. I tell you, the way he landed, it looked kind of awkward, the way he landed down there. I hope he's all right. Which
he's back out on the field.
Yeah, he jumped up like, I'm fine.
Here come the Mustangs again without Brock Jacobson. I need to find Barry and find out what's going on there with Brock, but
yeah,
not ideal.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left.
Got to get the play in. Let's go.
Let's go, guys. I like a fast.
7 seconds on the play clock. Got to get it off.
In I formation.
Got it off.
It's going to be a pitch to Dane to the right side. Dane's going to get it back to about the line of scrimmage. You might have lost a yard, to be honest with you.
Could have. JC picked up one defender over there, but there was another one right behind
Number
him.
2 went off the field for them. I guess he was the one that tackled Dane. That Dane will punish him.
And Tate's hurting over here. He is. I'm worried about Tate.
Yeah, Tate Gailey. That rib's been hurting him. That's for sure. That's what it looks like. Oh,
JC.
There we go, JC. That's what I'm talking about. I've been wanting to see 7 in there, and there he goes, gain of 8.
Yeah, pretty good defense after the catch there by the Raiders, but JC out and open, makes a little jumping catch, and good positive yardage there. Brings up about a third and looks like 1.
Yeah, 3rd and 1.
1.5.
Got a feeling I know where they might be going, but who knows?
On basketball, it's Dame time. Damian Lillard, they call it Dame time. It's Dane time now, though.
I'm almost like quarterback keeper here. Get the first down.
Just go on and give it to 6.
Yeah. Do a sweep to this side because they think we're going to run it
I'll
up
try
the
to do
middle.
a hard count there. See if they jump. We're going to be a timeout.
Oh, mercy. How many timeouts we got left? 1 after this?
Should be just 1. They hadn't taken that one off yet, but that may have been the first one. I don't know. Yeah, it is 1 timeout left, but I think I don't remember what the game was, but we had a short yardage and we didn't give it to Dane and didn't get it. And I was just saying, you got Dane Sanford. You need 1 yard. You give it to Dane Sanford. You know what I mean? That's just.
Hey, there's a lot of things I'm going to argue about, and that ain't one of them.
I remember
agree.
what it was. We did a little pass on 4th down. I think honestly, Coach Crowder might have thought it was 3rd down, but you need 1 yard. You give it to Dane Sanford. If he don't get it, he don't get it. But that's what you do. They know it. We know it. Just give it to him. Let's see what happens.
If they got us tapped now, we don't care, right?
And you know what happens if he doesn't get it this time?
We go for it again.
You do it one more time.
One more time.
Yeah.
Amen.
There ain't no reason to trick him. And Brock Mickelson back on the field. Glad to see that. But,
Brock, I feel like he's one of the top receivers, but everybody that we play almost double coverages him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're going to pinpoint him and then double him up.
They got that rub play set up over there with those 2 receivers right there together, but I don't want to see that right now. That's what I want to see. He's going to pass it. Wide open, John Heston. He brings it
down on the 19-yard line.
I've been calling for Dane to throw the ball all season, and he just did, and he threw a dime to John Heston. John Heston went up, got it, and made a really good reception right there.
6'4" receiver goes
Huge
up.
play.
Brock
Huge
did a
play.
great job by blocking, too, right there.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And, and I don't mind the play call because you do have another opportunity at 4th and 1 if it doesn't work. So, good play call there.
2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. In I formation. Drew up under center. It's going to be Dane up the middle, and he's running hard. Gains about 5, still on his feet, and gets knocked down. This is when Dane punishes people right here. 4th quarter. I like it. I'd go right back to him. Blaylock Brock on the near side here. John Heston on the far side. Drew Lamb in shotgun. JC is the F-back. It's going to be handed to Dane around the left side. He slips up for about 3 or 4 more yards, I believe.
Yeah, can't tell exactly where he got to. Looks like it's going to be about 3 yards short, 4 yards short.
For the Raiders.
They're saying 3rd and 6, but that is no way that's right.
That ain't 6 yards. That's about 4 yards. That Raider network's measuring about like me and you. We don't know.
I know that he's closer to the other side than this side.
Rosen
Here you go,
shotgun
pass.
looking to throw. Throws it down low to JC's feet. Just couldn't retrieve it in. Had pressure all over him. Hit hard right after the throw.
Yeah, 4th down, you got to have it, though. You got to just go and see what happens.
Yep, you got to go and go in a hurry. We got to have this first down. 8:17 left to play.
4th down.
See what we're going to dial up.
Here we go. Drew in shotgun. Can we hand it to Dane straight up the middle? Nothing. Turn it over on downs. Big stop for the Raiders.
Yeah, that was a big stop.
You know, hats off for the Mustangs. They have been hammering on it. Good drives there. Just couldn't complete that first down.
Yeah, needed points there, but, hey, still not out of it.
Yep.
Raiders read that pretty well. I guess it didn't fool anybody. You might have thought we were going to pass there, but didn't fool them. 8:11 to go, and we got them pinned back deep. Still definitely nowhere near out of this thing yet.
Yeah, we're having a little confusion right here on defense, it looks like. Cham's in there.
That's almost a delay of game. Not sure they got it off. Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
This is terrible.
This is horrible.
He's going to score.
He is going to score. Tate Gailey is, my goodness.
You know, that was a split second from a what are they calling here? I think I don't know what they're calling. It might have been delay of game, or either they call a timeout. They're waving it back. Oh, my word, that's huge. Illegal formation. No, illegal formation, I believe, is what
really?
That is a backbreaker for Jackson Academy and a savior for the Mustangs. Don't see a flag.
Yeah, it was. It was over here like on this near sideline. I just saw it a minute ago.
I never saw it.
I never saw it either. We were like, whoo, you talking about.
Gailey's got some speed. I didn't realize he had that much speed.
He was got
chasing
wheels.
him down.
We're like a cat. We got 9 lives. Here we go.
Well, I'll tell you, that's
get one
huge.
more. Dubar comes off the field. Man, he needs to be on the field. He comes off. He's a little upset.
All right, here we go. Got another opportunity here. That
opportunity.
Put that behind you.
Let's go, Mustangs. We need you to come up big right here.
Gailey off the field. With that hurt rib, for him to put out that much effort is just phenomenal.
Oh, man. These seniors, I'm telling you, they're unbelievable.
I mean, you always talk about want to. There ain't nobody got no more want to than 18, I promise you. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's something you can't
coach it. You can't teach it. You can't
buy it.
That's just wanting it. And
you can't buy it. You can't. I mean, you don't go to the store and get it. You just
for
got
him
it or
to
you
get
don't.
out there and have that much effort and chase that guy down. Didn't catch him, but it doesn't matter. I mean, he's a defensive lineman chasing one of their fastest guys and was gaining ground on him.
Gaining big time ground on him.
And sitting there with a broken rib and possibly, I'm scared he might have a bruised lung or something off of that rib. But anyway, just so much effort.
Here come the Raiders right here. 7:57 left to play. They got 2 receivers on the far side. Got the little F-back, fullback, and tailback. Quarterback in shotgun. Number 7's the quarterback. Going to hand it to the tailback around the right side. He's going to be Brought down by number 15.
Brantley Counts,
Brantley
15.
Counts.
Brantley Counts, sophomore, getting in there making a big play.
I tell you, Brantley, pound for pound, he's a
He
bad
is not
man.
scared either.
No,
Brantley will
nobody.
hit you.
Second down
Cham
in
in
about
there.
11.
Cham and Brantley, a little sophomore group going in.
Yeah, putting in some fresh legs there. Drake Alderman getting them fired up out there.
So got Flowers, McLean, Counts, and Alderman, all sophomores in there on a team of 18 seniors.
Yes, back with two receivers. Got the little F back, fullback and tailback, quarterback and shotgun. Number 7 is their quarterback right now. Offsides.
Offsides or false start?
I think it's false start for the offense.
I hope that's right. I didn't see it either way. I just was wondering.
I'm guessing.
Sideline warning. 5-yard penalty. So that's their second sideline warning, so it makes it 5 yards.
Oh, yeah. I think they need to. I think after the second one, it should be 10 yards. Back them on up to about the 3. Two receivers still in the little power I formation. Going to hand it to their tailback. He's going to try to bounce it out. And the Mustangs, got a hand all over him. Finally bring him down.
Nice job there by the Mustangs. Pilla had him there and held him up.
There's a flag.
It looked like Flowers and Counts and Alderman are all in on that.
Yeah, was that a face mask or no?
I don't.
Or?
May have been a. No, the flag's in the back. I don't know.
Yeah.
When did he throw
face
it?
mask, yep.
On us?
Yep.
No, I didn't see it. But said 5-yard penalty, so it must have been just a kind of a touch in the face mask, not a personal foul.
Big third down right here. We got to have this stop right here. Got to have this stop to be back in business.
Got to be proud of these sophomores coming in there and playing.
I mean, you take Dane and all these guys, they have been giving it 120% this whole game. Honestly, a little gassed, maybe.
Yeah, could be. But, I mean, Brantley comes in there, Cham comes in there and gives them a little break and does a nice job.
Does a very nice job. Big time here. Two receivers on the far side in the power I. Number 7 quarterback. What's he going to do? Looking for the play. Trying to probably draw us off sides. He's just milking the clock. He's going to roll out.
And that's
He's going to pitch it. Got some running room.
Big
Mercy
yardage.
sakes. They pick up the
JC
first
got
down.
out there and get him stopped. Who was that to hit him first? John Heston again. John Heston making entirely too many tackles.
Yeah. Run that option play and just optioned it off there at the last minute and picked up big yards for the Raiders.
Here comes Sumner Tackett running in there, going to give Steed a break there.
I tell you, Sumner's done a good job. I mean, he plays explosive.
Sumner's gotten strong this year.
Yeah.
He's, I saw him in a picture, I guess at the beginning of the school. I was like, dadgum, he has gotten stout.
Two receivers on the far side in the power back. They're running this little halfback, fullback, tailback, going to hand it to the tailback.
Cham makes a tackle there, and who else is that down below him? But I tell you, they're just gapping us open. They're blowing us off the ball.
Cham, they hit him hard.
Yeah, they're blowing us off the ball, and our backs are having to make the stops, and that's just that's not good.
Yep, 5:44 left to play. Bring up second down, about 1.
Like Dane headed back in.
Yep.
Proud of our little sophomores, though.
Yeah.
We got, about 6 or 7 sophomores that are getting some PT in when the game is on the line with a team of 17, 18 seniors. That's pretty good.
I tell you what, this big senior class is just, they are phenomenal. They're leaders. I mean, they really are. I know, it's not how you always start the season, it's how you finish it, and if they go back to work this coming week, hopefully they're going to face Bio next week and stay on the toes, 4 quarters and, don't let off the gas.
Yep.
And this is a big team here that we're playing.
It is,
and
and this game, obviously, we want to win it, but it doesn't matter. What matters is Bio, Mag Heights, Washington, and Heritage.
And we're getting better every week. I mean,
I agree.
I mean, our offense has done better this week, and defense here has pulled up some big stops. Man, got a big hole right
just
there.
Just getting gapped on defense.
Oh, he
right
is
now.
getting gapped. Mercy. Strip it. Cham was starting to strip it. I like it. Good idea. There's Gailey right there, number 18, had him stood up.
I think our defensive line may be a little gassed there because they keep blowing us off the ball and getting these huge yards on the ground. Of course, hey, number 22 is a fine back also. Can't take anything in the world away from him.
Yeah.
5:25 to go in the contest. Mustangs down by 2 touchdowns, and Jackson Academy, unfortunately, is driving.
They are driving. 1st and 10 on about the 50, on the 46-yard line. Gonna hand it back to number 22. Charlie Robson got a hand on him. Man, he got some running room and got wheels and finally got him, knocked him out of bounds at around the 16-yard line.
You're not arm tackling that guy. I mean, we've kind of tried to arm tackle him a few times, and he just fights through those arm tackles. You got to put some shoulder pads on him, and that's hard to do.
It is.
He's shifty enough that it's hard to get those pads on him.
Yeah, we don't want them to put another score on us.
No, that would be a little demoralizing after playing a pretty daggum good ball game.
Yeah.
It's almost been the tale of 2 games. We had the first quarter and third quarter, we played some pretty good football. In the second quarter and the fourth quarter, not so much.
Here he goes, bounce to the outside. Man, good hit there, and finally get him down. Who was that hit him? 22.
John Heston, I'm afraid.
Heston, yes.
And I hope people listening don't think that it's a slight to John Heston. He's done a fantastic job. It's just that you really want your linebackers and your linemen to make those plays. By the time they get to John Heston, they've had too many yards.
Yeah, John Heston has had a heck of a game.
I know that's at least 9 tackles. I'll have the stats a little later, but I know it's at least 9 tackles.
But he is knocked away in that 3 or 4 passes.
That play he made on that pass was really, really good. And he caught a great pass from Dane also.
They got 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right side. Looks like they got a new quarterback in there. Might going to be changing it up a little bit.
That's 15 back in there. So that's the 4. You know, they played 4.
10th grader.
They had 7 in just a minute ago. They had 11 in the first half, and some the second half too. And 5, obviously, their starter is hurt. Still haven't seen him. I don't know if they took him to the side to the locker room or he's in street
I hope
clothes.
he's going to definitely be okay. That's just not good.
The way he walked off, it didn't seem like a serious injury, but you know, you never know.
It's been a heck of a game. It really has.
It
Mustang has kept it within reach.
It's been fun to watch. No question about that. And, you know,
I like some of the plays we were running there. Man, it just...
I agree. Come down here and fight a heck of a fight. And there again, we got 4 minutes to go. We just got to stop them right here. And you never know what happens at that point.
You never know what happens. That's right.
Randy Counts pursuit doesn't get him. Cham hits him. Who else is that on the ground there that helped him?
It might still be on the ground. Who is that?
John Heston.
He is taking a pounding all night.
It's like Drake used to be last year and this year too. You just can't call his name every play. But Cham laid a pretty good lick on him.
I'll tell you, John Heston, I'm telling you, I mean, in my eyes, defensive player of the game for the Mustangs tonight. I mean, no doubt about it. I mean, 6'4" and just daggum, he is in on every play. Big play right here from Mustangs. You got to watch number 15. He looks like he could be a little shifty, but he was the one that was trying to pass earlier. It's going to be a quarterback. Look around.
Oh, nice play there by Dane.
Dane, way to get in his face. He had nothing to do but throw it out of bounds, and that's what he did.
I thought Dane got a hand on it, but Dane looked like a freaking,
monster.
He looked like a monster
like
coming
a
to
bear.
the yeah.
He looked like a bear, man.
That looked like a man and a kid playing on the same team.
I'd have been throwing it out of bounds, too. What about you? I'd have been, running back the other way. They're going to go for a field goal here. Mustangs need a block right here.
Probably the play, to be honest with you. Put it three possessions. If you go for it on fourth and you don't get it, you're a two-possession game. Let's get a block.
It's no good.
Is it good?
No good.
No good. Mustangs still have life. Thanks to a pretty good defensive stand there by a bunch of young guys. Mustangs still got life here. Got 3:13 to go.
Young guy, that was the bear that stopped that last play.
Well, that's true, but Brantley
the bulldozer.
Brantley Counts were in there, and
so he's the bulldozer on offense and the bear on defense, right?
Yeah, he's just a stud, is what he is. But no, I thought Brantley did get good pursuit, and Cham had a good hit there. So
he did, really good, really good. I tell you, Cham, had that leg injury last year. He's kind of favored it all year long, a little bit like, through baseball or stuff like that. But, I'm telling you, Cham is much a man. I mean, you get him going, he can run the ball good. I don't know, since the ankle injury, how good he'll be. But, I know he hadn't run it this year. Probably wanted to stay off of it as much as possible just to give it that time to heal. Here comes Drew Lamb in shotgun. Got Dane in the backfield. Two receivers on each side. Plays blown dead.
Going to be a false start against the Mustangs. Back them up 5 yards. Talking about Cham, we talked about, or I talked about Drew not Drew, Dane and Hayes being the best athletes in school. When they're gone, Cham will be in that conversation.
There's no
Cham
doubt
will be in
about
that
it.
conversation with Charlie Robbins and John Heston, some of those guys. We got some athletes.
Oh, yes, sir. And they're all a close niche group. This Mustangs are Mustangs for life, that's for sure. Drew looking it off, fakes it, and
no
then
pockets.
Just
no pocket. I mean,
that's all you can do.
Yeah, Tom Brady can't throw without a little protection. They got to do a little bit of better job than that. And I think that's probably why they've had Drew rolling out a lot. He just hadn't been able to create a good pocket for him. I don't know where the breakdown's coming from, but
yeah.
Got to give credit to Jackson Academy defensive line there and the blitz. They've had a really good job on the blitz as well.
He's rolling to his right. Drew's looking downfield, throws the ball. Ooh,
John
had John Heston.
Outstretched hands and dove for it, just wasn't able to get it. That's going to bring up third and a whole lot. Obvious passing situation here. 2:34, obvious 4-down territory, so see what happens.
Wow, we got our backs against the wall, that's for sure.
Yeah.
2:34 left to play.
3rd and 15. 2:30 to go in the game.
In shotgun, two receivers on each side. Dane in the backfield. Dane looking to help block.
It's not a really good pass right there by Drew. He actually had a little protection there and threw it on the ground.
Yeah. Couldn't connect with Blaylock there.
When you get your opportunities, you got to take advantage of them better than that. So fourth in the world here for the Mustangs. 2:28 to go.
I say run the fly.
Well, you don't have a lot of options, but what you have to do is give Drew enough time and the receiver enough time to get open and get far enough down the field to get you a chance at a first down.
Yep. Here it is.
It's going to be picked off. Actually, that's a good play for us. It's helpful that he picked it off instead of dropping it. The receiver should have actually batted that ball. The DB should have batted that ball down. They'd had a lot better field position, which they don't need field position. They're probably just going to try to run the clock out. Mustangs got one timeout to go, and I think Jackson Academy will be able to kneel on it after that.
I tell you, I like to see the effort tonight by the Mustangs. I'm not too bad upset.
No,
I don't like losing.
I don't
on
either.
anything. I mean, it could be ping pong, me whooping you in it or whatever. But I just don't like
Has that
losing.
ever happened? Now Trent beat me. I don't ever recall.
Oh,
you
never
beating
mind. That might have been just
me. That was you think about Trent beating me when he got lucky that time.
But anyway, here we are. They're going to run the ball, keep it on the ground, number 19.
Elliott Flowers, Cham McLean. That's a little sophomore connection in there making a good stop.
Yeah, that Cham came in there like lightning. Good job. Going to give Dane a little breather. Hell, kind of directing a little traffic down there. Uh-oh,
Here comes Jay Money.
Jay Money. Where's he been all night?
Our 7th, I think, sophomore in for the night, and he got to get Pillow's got to get off quick. He did.
It's gonna be a little sweep.
Charlie in there in the backfield, like Tate Gailey got the initial hit on
He
him.
sure did. Big contact.
Here comes
right
Harper Hodges. Harper has been in previously.
Has he?
Yeah, he was in earlier.
20 to go in the game.
Third down and 13-14 for the Raiders.
.102 and clicking. This one's pretty much in the books.
I tell
Third
you,
down.
Mustangs
They're not
got
going to be able to kneel
more
it.
fans in the stands than JA does.
Yeah,
right now. You believe that?
Yeah, I do believe it. We travel very well.
Yeah. Gotta love being a Mustang. Here they are, quarterback. Oh, yes, sir. Flowers gets wrapped up, and then they were trying to
Charlotte
strip him.
Robbins, yeah, I can't see who I was in there. Uh-oh.
Oh,
got a little
yeah.
extracurriculars going on.
Yeah, I like it. Let's end this thing with a fight. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. We're on the air. My bad.
I didn't see what happened.
I didn't either. Alderman lost a shoe.
It must maybe offset, and he's pointing against them as well, and he's talking to Coach Crowder. So he's asking him what he wants to do. So I think the penalty might be on J.A. Timeout, Pillow.
We're looking for the touchdown, the onside kick.
Yeah, but so it's 4th down. So we're going to get the ball back with 40 seconds to play. Got John Heston back there. He made a good return earlier.
I think I'd put Cham back there to run it back and tell him just to run for us.
Yeah, or Charlie. I mean, no shade at John Heston whatsoever, but that's where
been
Hayes
wide.
Bennett comes in handy. He's so explosive. It'd just be super nice to have him able to be back there.
Yeah, if John doesn't sleep good tonight, he ain't never going to sleep good. I'm telling you that. He has been all over the field tonight. Like you said, I tell you, I'm proud of our boys being in shape. I mean, it just shows what Chris Wilson does for our program, just coming out here and playing as hard as they have for 4 quarters, and there's been no quitting these Mustangs tonight, that's for sure.
So here we go. No return on. Why is there no return?
Going to block it.
I guess so, but I would like to see try to get a big return here. So it's false start, I think. Yeah, I don't understand this. This was not to suit me. Now you're on the 14-yard line. You had a chance to get a big return. Makes no sense.
That's why me and you don't get paid the big bucks.
Took 13 seconds off the clock, and you'd have no chance to get a yard. I don't understand that at all.
Well, here we go. Mustangs ball.
In retired car dealer school, they taught us that you should try to run the punt back.
We need a football.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Here we go. What play you drawing up? 2 receivers on each side.
The hook and ladder.
Hook and ladder.
Hook and ladder.
That's what I'm talking about.
Throw it to Preston. Let him
snap it. I really had him all sides.
Just the hook. No ladder.
No.
Tackle him.
Picked off.
Jacob Scarborough for the Raiders.
Well, that will officially do it here from Jackson Academy Field. 9 seconds to go. Mustangs are going to lose this one 42-28. Pretty decent show and had our chances. I think we.
Do they kneel it here? Or they finna go for the touchdown?
They're going to kneel it.
I believe they're going to go for the touchdown. There's been too much roughing going on.
If they go for the touchdown, me and you are going over and tackling somebody.
I'm all in.
If they do, then I'm going to get that truck of mine and just do donuts out here on their field.
Oh, my goodness gracious. You've heard it. Scott Kurt performing.
They're out of shotgun, but I think
yeah.
They do have it tapped. They're scared to death.
I believe you're right. And that'll do it.
Good night from Jackson Academy. Appreciate y'all listening to us. Glad to have the band back together again, and we will see you guys next week.
Academy 42.
Okay.